Tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Ooh, really right.
Sunday for the 6, I'll be locked in. Listen to the slot ends. The only unprofessionals that's top 10. I'm Jordan with the mic. It's different when I write. Why I'm taking your advice if you've been pipping all your life, right? Don't let them judge you by the hype. They gon' say you came up short if you don't never reach the height. Huh. Now you looking funny in the light. Kwame Brown staying if I'm right. It's magic when I rhyme. There's plenty by design. The game start making sense when I see pennies dropping dimes. I'm Bronny in his prime, and that's a very long time. The Walk of Fame stars gonna line. Nick fan, I ain't come from no hope. Except my future was start until he dunked on the goat. See, I pen what they quote. Wanna replace him, but they can't. All these drawings in my head, I'm Ian Mason to the paint.
What up, y'all? Stills the Great, Tip of the Gambler, Zah Flair, DJ JOJ, the Unprofessionals, every Sunday, 4 to 6. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Your boys is back at it again. Fellas. Yeah. Huh. So we have another show. Right now, my Giants looking like we about to handle some business in MetLife Stadium.
Looking like it.
It looks like it. We'll get to that.
Y'all need to.
Say it again.
Y'all need to. Y'all 1-5.
Niggas be hating. Niggas haters. Word up, man. But we got a good show lined up for you today, man. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about DJ Envy. And I got a question for y'all, man. You know, we're going to get a little bit more into it, man. Stevie Wonder, man. I'm starting to wonder now, man, if this was all a gimmick for all these years. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see a lot of videos, a lot of photos. And I'm starting to think that the jig is up now, man. I think that Stevie can really see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all think, but I think that Stevie was out here using this as a gimmick to sell records, to get fans. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Who be trusting Stevie, man? He blind.
What you got pictures of him playing golf or something?
That man blind as a bat.
What, you got him playing video games or something?
He ain't Ray Charles. That man blind as a bat, bro.
Ray Charles was counting money. He knew how much money you gave him in his hand. He just had to feel it in his palm. And he knew what it was. But, you know, that's just a question I had, man. I got a little evidence, man, to kind of back up my thoughts. But, you know, that's just one thing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We definitely going to talk about opening week in the NBA. And we're going to talk about the NFL today, man. And hopefully Zach can give us some good tips on what's the menu, on what's on the menu today. But before we get into that, man, first off, we got to wish a happy birthday to my partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? Zah Flair, a.k.a. Zelo Green. Word up, man.
Thank you,
know what I'm saying? Happy born day to the guy.
Thank you, sir.
And shout out to David Chef Guy Lewis, man. He said, was Stevie driving in Queens or something?
Same thing. I'm gonna wish back to you, Stills. You know, we back to back. Pause.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You know, pause. That's a big pause.
Got pictures of him
filthy.
Got pictures of him walking in popping Kim's buying 40s.
Buying 40s.
I know they got pictures. They got pictures. I know they got pictures of me in there.
Yeah, that's a fact. Word up, man.
We was in there 3-4 boxes at the time, bro. Back then. And running full courts. Then.
Word. I'm out here baking, sweating like a slave. The AC must not be working here today.
Fat niggas.
Fuck are you? But anyway, before we get into all of that, man, how was y'all week leading into today? Tip of the Gambler, man.
Yes,
Let's start with you, man. What's going on?
Yeah, my week was okay. You know, I ended it out with a nice jazz concert yesterday with Mom Dukes, man. You know, something different.
Okay.
You know, it was nice and smooth, man.
Yes, sir.
Heard. What a way to end the Saturday night off, man.
Facts. Big facts.
You know?
Who's the artist? Who's the jazz artist?
Nah, it was like
I went to like a lounge or something.
yeah, it was like a lounge,
Mm.
and it was a guy that plays the musician from her church.
Okay.
And he had his daughter sing one of the songs, and he had the two guitar players, the bass,
Yeah.
and drums, and he was playing on the keyboard, and had a saxophonist. It was good. Played about 7 songs, spent about 2 hours. You know,
That's
Hey,
cool.
man.
you know.
Quality
cool.
time of mama love, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're
Facts, yo.
Word.
Well, Zah, happy birthday, first of all.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
You know,
Thank
how was your
brother.
week?
My week leading up to to the weekend was great, bro, man. I got a lot of surprises. I was telling Jay on the way over here, like a lot of people that I didn't expect to reached out. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all first and foremost. Shout out to Stills. We had a great time at your joint. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Happy birthday, you know. So shout out to everybody who reached out, called, text, DM, pulled up to the crib, everything, you know. I appreciate y'all. One love, you know. It's all love.
Shout out to these chips right now. Boy,
I'm like,
damn,
damn, this is my turn.
Yeah, Jay, you up next, Jay.
That's all I am is smacking right now. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Shout out to DJ Preem, who's in Lindenhurst, right? Yeah, Lindenhurst, Long Island. It was a retirement party. Her name was Jade. I think Jade Stewart. She was a female. Nah,
okay.
She was a female. Yeah.
You know, we hear the word Jade. We got scrippers. Scrippers.
Nah, it was a nice turnout, man. Just did my thing yesterday. Had a meeting this morning. Just relax, take care of my dukes. You know what I mean? I gotta start like get these leaves up, man. These leaves are coming down right now. I got these acorns all around the house, so I gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna get busy. It's fall, bro.
Sound like you got house problems.
Yeah, I got house problems, man.
It's fall, bro. At least it ain't no roof you gotta fix, baby. You know
What about you, Stills, man? Talk about it.
Hey, man, you know it's always an adventure, man. My first week back, my first full week back. You know, people can't wait to get at me, man. As soon as I touch down, as soon as I touch ground. Sir, we got problems. I got to put out fires everywhere, man. But,
work is work, bro.
Yeah, work is work. At the end of the day, I love what I do, man. I love my people. They love me back, man. And I give my all to everybody every time I'm in the building, man. So, you know, that was that. But as far as the week, man, it was light. Not too much stress, you know. Shout out to AMF Radio. You know, they had their second episode this week.
Big shouts.
Yeah, big shout out to them, man. They had Dayon Merritt in the building, man. He talked a lot about his basketball acumen and things that I didn't know. It was very interesting with his story, you know what I mean? A lot of people in Queens, man, did a lot of big things, man, in the basketball world.
That was a great show.
It was a great show, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to AMF Radio, man. Thank you for them for even taking the time out to take Bars and Hoops into consideration to host their content. You know what I mean? So that was great. Shout out to the gatekeepers. I don't know if y'all paid attention last night, but they was in here.
Yeah, they was on fire.
He was on fire last night.
Yo, and I posted them, and when I went to post the thing on TikTok, they said it goes against community guidelines, and they deleted the post. And I was like, wait a minute. All I said was, you know, tune into the Bars and Hoops Radio, the gatekeepers, blah, blah, blah. And they said, no, this post goes against community standards.
And what?
It must have been something that you put in the post. Go ahead, Jay.
That's all I put.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's all I put.
Wow.
And they said this post goes against community standards. So I just was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Well, I know that gatekeepers probably taking that something.
It might have been that.
Yeah,
the gatekeeper.
Like gatekeeper, like, you know, gatekeepers, like, you know, dad. Yeah, you made it, nigga. You with us. You know what I'm saying? But nah, shout out to Prince Wally, the DJ Who You, man. You know, they was in here doing their numbers, man. And I bought one of their jump drives, you know what I mean? Thumb drives. You know what I'm saying? Play some of them blends that they had on there, man. They was out here rocking last night, man. And shout out to No Off Season, man. We had a great show on Friday, Jay.
Yes,
we got a lot of good feedback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My cousin, she reached out to me. She's in her 50s. Watched the show with her daughter on Friday. She said, yeah, I normally don't watch other podcasts outside of Joe Budden's, but she said, y'all show gave me the Joe Budden show vibe. And I was like, good.
Yeah.
I mean, we gave you some good content. So her and her daughter loved it. Gave her criticisms about, you know, darkness in the building and more light and everything like that. But other than that, she loved the content. Yeah. Shout out to Sosa. Shout out to 3D. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ JOJ. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, I'm happy to be here today, man. You know, got a lot to talk about.
As I am.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Priest Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am Kansas City Chief down today. You know what I'm saying?
God.
You know, I'm all for my people. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't see you wear Giants jersey yet, bro.
Hold on.
We
got a lot more shows to go, baby.
I'm
you
just saying.
And I will be doing
You're a
that
Giants
soon.
fan, right?
Don't worry, I got the Mark Bavaro in the stash. I got the Carl Banks in the stash.
I
I'm about to get the
I don't
LT
see
in the
Saquon Barkley.
stash.
I don't see a Daniel Jones jersey.
Oh, you'll never see me in a Daniel Jones jersey. You heard?
You at least get Eli.
Man. You won't see me in Eli either.
He got you.
You'll see me in a Tyrod Taylor jersey before you see me anyway.
Oh man, he got you
Hey,
two Super Bowl. Well, the
Hey,
defense got
hey,
you 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, whatever, man. But the great thing is that this is opening week for the NBA, and we're gonna be in the building this year. Me, Tips, JOJ. We're gonna be in a few
The
games.
season's already over.
All right, so your
already
mouth
over.
says.
It's already over.
Well,
Celtics in the final.
You got an injury-prone power forward on your team now.
We ain't talking
Good
about
luck
him.
with that.
We know he's injury prone, but I
Right.
got an all-star point guard that's better than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, but you see,
That's better than Marcus
Turncoats.
Smart.
We gonna talk about these fair weather fans in a minute,
I ain't
in
fair-
the second half. But let's talk about some of this current news out here, man. So Cesar Pena, y'all know who Cesar Pena is, right? I think everybody knows Cesar Pena is.
Yeah,
right?
sir.
That's Envy's
Talk about it. y'all.
Envy's criminal
Envy's
Talk
right hand
about it,
man.
Talk about him, y'all.
Envy's criminal business partner
Huh?
who got locked up. He got locked up for doing he was scamming.
Yeah, little
Because
Ponzi
they
schemes.
got Ponzi scheme. They
Ponzi
got-
scheme.
And it's crazy because Envy said that he learned how to do real estate in jail while he was locked up. So,
Now we ain't gonna knock the system now.
I'm just saying what he said. So like, bruh,
No, they do got books in
they
there.
got millions of dollars. They made millions of dollars off of that. And over $1 million, over $1 million something point dollars. But dude, now Envy's under the flashlight now too. And they say and TMZ reported the wrong information because they said that
Talk about it.
they said that they had an article coming out that the feds raided iHeart radio stations in Manhattan.
Which they did.
No, it's turned out that they didn't.
You saw.
That's what TMZ reported. They said they
Because
didn't.
TMZ is trying to spin a story. Shout out to Star. He got the documents in the paper.
So they really did.
They really
Because
did.
they
raid the
said
spot.
because TMZ dropped the ball, I guess whatever pause, and they said that iHeart radio, the feds never came in there. Envy saying the same thing too.
The people from TMZ and iHeart are very close. So Harvey's job is to spin it in a positive light so that they aren't dragged into whatever's going on. So I think their biggest fear is that they know that people are now going to start targeting iHeart for having Envy promote this guy on their platform. That's why I say, you gotta be very careful when you have a platform, how you talk about people, how you promote things, because at the end of the day, it can always backfire on you, and people will come after you and try to sue you when you really ain't had nothing to do with none of this stuff from the gate. So that's what's going on with that situation. So allegedly they did the night after they raided Cesar Pena's house and locked him up.
Yeah.
They came to iHeartRadio. They confiscated computers, as they say, anything that could have linked Envy to the whole situation. They took everything, electronics and everything. Now, I did see TMZ where they did have Envy come on and say it's not true, it's false, and all this other nonsense. But
He did that on the radio, right?
yeah, they
I
did
think
it
he
on the
did
radio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now he went against his lawyer's word.
He came on the radio
Yeah.
and he said, "I'm not supposed to talk," but he went to talk anyway. And Charlemagne, shout out to Charlemagne the God. He was like, "Well, why are you talking?"
Basically.
Everybody was like, "Yo, if your lawyers tell you don't talk, don't talk." So he proceeded to explain the situation anyway. I guess he wants to really try to get himself off the hook. But bro, you had to know something was wrong with the situation, bro.
You had to know.
And allegedly he did know, and allegedly they're saying that he's now working in cooperation with the boys.
Oh, he about to flip.
Yeah, he flipping
I mean-
on homeboy.
I mean, let's be honest. Wouldn't you, if you claimed you didn't have anything to do with anything,
Of course.
would you sit there and take a charge for something that you really had nothing to do?
No. The whole thing is you
Mhm.
keeping your name clear. That's it.
Mhm.
So I'm not trying to do that. But I mean, flipping wise, yeah, I would just be like, well, I didn't have nothing to do with that. If I didn't have nothing to do with that, that's not me flipping, but that's me just telling the truth, clearing my name.
So is that snitching?
No,
Yeah.
that's him just
Yeah.
clearing his name, especially if he didn't have nothing to do with that.
Hmm.
But if he knew what was going on, and
Which he had to.
if that's what I'm saying, if he knew what was going on, and he flipped, that's snitching.
He
But
kinda
if he say he don't know what's going on, and
he knew what was going on.
I'm sure he did.
Talk about
He
Chip.
knew what was going on.
I'm
He knew
sure
what
he
was
did.
going on. You know that the reason why he's outside right now because he's dropping dime on everything that he knows about homeboy. Let's keep it a buck with you, bro. You know, this is what's really going on.
He doing, he doing the 6
He's dropping a whole dime, everything he know about Pena, he dropping it all out. Just so he could be out with his wife and his kids. Because he knows once he gets in jail, one, his wife's gonna be with somebody else.
Oh,
that's
boy,
number one.
allegedly.
Two, you know, light-skinned niggas don't pan out well in jail.
Oh God.
Oh Lord, especially him.
You know?
He ain't never been.
Let's keep it 100.
He ain't never been known to be a fighter. So
Are you insinuating he's gonna be wearing Kool-Aid on his lips?
Don't drop
Is
the
that
soap.
what y'all saying?
Don't drop the
Oh,
soap.
man. Y'all are terrible.
he
man.
won't be in
So
GP
unprofessional.
if he gets locked up. He won't be in GP if he's smart. He just punches
He'll be in
security guard.
PC, huh?
He'll be in PC. If he's smart, if he's smart, he'll punch a security guard as soon as he get in there.
Shoot program, nigga.
Punch him in the face and just
You
get
go in
locked
the
up.
hole, right?
And go in the hole. As soon as you come out, do it again.
We talk about a man's freedom here.
Well,
I'm sure his wife or money could make her come anyway. What's the difference?
Oh man, we don't
I'm just
do that.
saying.
We don't.
I'm just saying. The views expressed by Bars and Hoops Radio are not of those of mine.
so now,
Thank you.
let's check about Envy's finances because you know they're probably going to go after his finances and all that right now. You know he do a very big car collection, car show every year, all those things. They're gonna go back into all that business.
Back in 5.
Well, he got a lot of money because he had he won a lawsuit, so that instantly made him a multi-millionaire anyway. So,
But they're gonna check his finances anyway.
you know, the car shows and all that is
Because if he got a dime off of that shit with Pena,
they're gonna hit him with that. They're gonna hit him for that. Give me that.
They're taking it. Uncle Sam want this money.
Yeah, give me that. Uncle Sam always gonna get his.
So you know that already.
Now, what a lot of people are saying is that he had to know Caesar's business, which he did. At the end of the day, he's coming out now trying to say that he was also scammed out of some money.
Who?
But
Yeah, I did hear him say that.
But on every show that they did to promote their business, he always introduced himself and Caesar as business partners.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I did
No
hear-
matter where he went, he always this is DJ Envy, Caesar Payne, flipping New Jersey, flipping house in New Jersey. He always did that. And shout out to Tony the Closer. Because Tony the Closer, who everybody, if you don't know, he's a person that deals with the real estate and he helps a lot of people get a lot of money through the real estate game as well. He was a former NFL player, got into the real estate game, makes a good living for himself. He was the first one to blow this story up.
Wow.
He was saying that a lot of the stories don't add up. The properties that they were showing wasn't real. And, you know, they was even doing things and going forward saying that people won a house, an older lady won a house for auction.
And
they didn't even own it.
And they didn't even own it.
Yes.
And she has yet to move into that property.
And shout out to my home girl, Edie Amin. She had told me years ago that she attended a seminar and Envy and Caesar happened to be there. And she was mad because she really do this stuff for real because she works for a financial institution.
Yeah.
And she was looking at them like, yo, they basically coming here stealing ideas. And it seems like a lot of the behavior that they're getting into is potentially fraudulent. Now, she said this years ago to me, and she was like, "Yo, I'll never attend another seminar that they're a part of because it doesn't seem like it's legit and it's real."
Let me ask you, were they speaking at the seminar or were they
Yes.
just in attendance?
Nah, they were speaking.
Okay.
They were speaking.
Okay.
They were speaking. So she definitely felt the red. She already raised the red flags from back then, and then now look, come to find out it was a scam, and it's crazy because they got video and audio of him saying that when he first got involved, he tried to bring Fab in, he tried to bring Clue in, he tried to bring Joe Buttons in.
Clues is a man.
And all of them was like, nah, and Joe Buttons came off and was like, man, it sounded like a Ponzi scheme to me. Told him that. So he had to know it was some type of fishy business. If you didn't make any real money off of that, and now you in text messages and all that, knowing that they watch you, saying that, you know, the guy scammed me for money, I'm still waiting for my money. What do you think about all the other people that probably was reaching out to you in your inbox on social media? Like, yo, what's up with your man? I found him through you.
Yep.
He's not doing me right. You can't
So
say
now
that.
we're gonna come to you.
Exactly. So
He's
you can't say.
I mean, he's suing Envy too.
Who's that?
Pena. He's suing Envy.
Pena suing Envy now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Oh
that.
God.
I heard that.
For what?
For I think fraud or something.
What?
Like that. Yeah,
You know how this country is. You sue me, I'm gonna sue you.
Mm.
So okay, you was a part of it. You knew blah blah blah. You gonna sue him. You gonna find something to get them based off of what they're going through right now. But meanwhile, the feds is hot on you and they got you.
Yeah.
So he'll try to flip on. Look for him to try to flip on Envy as well and drop dime on him as well. So because he's like Nino. If I go down, everybody else is going down with me.
It's bigger than
It's a sinking ship, and he's going to need some money down the line. And he's trying to get into Envy's pockets.
Yep.
Now, if Envy made any money off of this, the feds done got it already.
Which makes sense.
Shut that bank account down quick.
Right. They shut that down quick.
You're going to freeze your assets.
Freeze everything until they do a full
We found out
audit on it.
We found out
basically
until what that number is, and then we'll take that number. So you done. You better have some cash in your crib,
right?
And a vote or something like that.
Hopefully the wife got something in her name.
Oh God,
you know what I mean?
You can't use them credit cards. You can't use them credit cards or them bank cards.
All right, all them Rolls Royces you got.
Oh God,
that 5-star mansion that you got in Jersey.
Hey man,
that you paying all that private property tax for.
Hey, that's what y'all starting to sound like. Man. That's what y'all starting to sound like, man. We been reporting, man.
Hey man, I'm just saying that. That's how it runs, man. That's how it goes.
With that 12-car garage you got,
Yeah,
don't do that.
They'll be doing car shows for the next 4 months.
How about that?
Hey.
He can't wait for next year so he can get some money. Because he ain't getting nothing now.
He's gonna do a car show every weekend now.
Now, I ain't gonna front now. It's always a flip side, right? So you're always innocent until proven guilty, right?
That's what they say.
This is what I mean. So everybody's painting him as the guilty partner. We got to play both sides now, right? iHeartRadio didn't decide to let him go yet. And a lot of people are pushing for them to get rid of him. They want him to lose his job.
But
I don't respect that.
But
what?
iHeartRadio posted an opening for the Breakfast Club.
Man, they still didn't fill Angela Yee's position, man.
You can say that. You can say that.
They haven't. That's why they got all these guests.
But you can say that
personalities coming on.
But whose show is it really?
Huh?
Is it their show or is it MV?
It's Charlemagne's show. Let's keep it a buck. Charlemagne is the main attraction. It ain't DJ Envy.
Charlemagne ain't the Charlemagne of old. Everybody tuned in to see the old Charlemagne.
Wasn't he going through something too?
Yeah, of course, man.
He still ain't finished yet neither, right?
He was going through the rape case.
All right.
Allegedly.
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 The Breakfast Club is jammed up right now. They got the feds, police, DEAs, everybody in their business.
Oh my God.
They out of control. Both of them that sent Flex to cease and desist letters like crazy.
Well, shout out to Ebro for getting the morning show award this year. Finally. Finally.
Yeah, shout out to Knicks 100 the GM. We used to...
Oh God,
because these niggas is up here hating.
I'm just saying, the cease and desist letters is crazy. Like you know,
Envy had to show him proof from home.
Envy going against his lawyer's
Zoom
witches.
call.
When they telling him shut up, he's still talking. Like, bro, shut up.
Because he's working with the boys allegedly, man. This is what they saying.
He's trying to get out of that jammed up situation.
Your lawyer's telling you to shut up. So basically, your best advice is to shut up.
But if your lawyers can't get you out of the situation, the people that holds the key to your freedom,
he got the money.
You got to take something. You got to go on air and do what you got to do. Remember?
He got the money to get good lawyers. I can't say that. I can't say that.
His lawyer might be Pena lawyer.
I can't say that.
You don't know who this lawyer is.
Because just because you got the money don't mean
you don't know. You don't know.
Just because you got the money don't mean that you're able to get good lawyers.
Go get the money.
Facts.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, man. Now, and going back to what JLJ, he's like, what? I don't push for people pushing to take another man's livelihood away from him, man. At the end of the day, yes, he allegedly did what he did or was involved with whatever was said that they did. But when people start talking about, yeah, take his job from him, now you're talking about taking a livelihood away from kids.
But come on, that's like.
Go ahead,
But
Jay.
hold up, that's like a dirty cop doing something bad, and you want him still to work. You want him still to be out there on the force doing what he got to do. Nah, man, you getting punished for that, man.
I give you a better. I give you a better.
JLJ had to use dirty cop.
I give you.
Damn
Hold
it,
on, I'm
man.
about to get Jay.
Oh, God.
I'll give you a better example. Trump inflating his assets.
Huh?
That's your guy, right?
That's my guy, man.
He cheating the system,
it
Jay.
ain't looking too good for him, though.
He
But
understands the system, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
he don't understand the system. He understand that he got caught. That's it.
Fuck it. He on top.
He on top.
He on top.
Yeah, he
man.
gonna be
Oh,
on top
God.
of
Let's
Bubba
get
in a
let's
minute
get a
in the
shot of
orange
Jay.
jumpsuit.
Look at Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Yo, when I take the Throgs Neck Bridge, right,
Oh, let's go.
and I'm crossing from Queens, and I'm going in to the Bronx, and I see Trump. What is it? Trump, the golf course right there. I think
Yeah.
what it's called.
Now that's the Whitestone Bridge. Now I'll give you a pass.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
The
Whitestone,
Bridge.
Whitestone.
Mhm.
But I seen it. Yo, when I went to Miami one time, he got it out there too. I seen it coming in on the plane.
Florida,
And I was on the right side too. I was like, oh yeah, my boy Trump.
You should have went in there.
Nah, I'm gonna go.
Place
I'm
to
gonna go
go.
one time.
Everybody
practice.
gets caught, Jay, at some point. You can only do but so much dirt before the light
What
comes
you
in
mean,
and shines
man?
on it.
This
man.
whole country is built on dirt, man.
It is.
Oh God!
It is,
It's not
but
in there.
that's a deeper conversation.
Everybody in that Georgia situation is going to court already. They lost, and they have to testify against Trump when Trump's case come
A
about.
lot of them flipped.
So now-
a lot of them flipped.
So
on him.
now it don't look good for your boy,
Huh?
at least in Georgia.
Huh?
I'm still waiting, but I want to get back on this. I'm gonna stay back on.
Niggas gonna
MV.
stay on Envy back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't switch the hate.
I'm not hating on Envy. Like Still said, I don't want him. He seems like a good dude.
Nah.
So
Go ahead.
I'm all for people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to get their money taken from him and snatched up from him. He's already a multimillionaire, but those
Allegedly.
problems are his problems. That's not alleged. That's from the lawsuit he won back then. So he got his bread.
He got bread.
He got his bread.
Mhm.
But shit. You know what? I ain't getting none of that. So fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? If he go to jail,
man.
if he go to jail, that's on him.
Man, that's on him, man. Nah, but all jokes aside, though, right? He's claiming he didn't know it. He didn't know about it. I mean, clearly, if they had documentation clearly stating that his name was on checks that were cashed and all that, he would have been in jail right next to Caesar. I think that what everybody's blaming him for and making him and holding him accountable for is the fact that he used the iHeartRadio platform to get a lot of people
Yeah.
to be involved.
That's a
with this
big
whole
platform.
situation. It is a big platform.
Come on, you can't do that. You are responsible for that, man. If you promoting something bad and something bad happens, you should be responsible for that. You should have did your research first off top. Unless you were involved, that's the way I feel about it. Like,
The reason why everybody feels that Envy's involved is because your man was running around with Pena for years. This ain't just wake up. They ain't just get together and there's a couple of months. They know each other for years. So that being said, they're going to feel that Envy knows a lot about what's going on in Pena and how he was getting the money. Envy might got some money. They might got some assets in one of them little islands. Where they from? Puerto Rico or something? Pena from Puerto Rico or somewhere? Mexico?
Is Dominican.
Oh, he's Dominican. Okay, he might got some cribs down there. You don't know.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
I don't
Say,
know.
man, they do real estate, right? Keep it around about. You don't know.
I probably stayed in his villa.
How about that? How about that? Airbnb low up.
Hey, man. Don't tell all the business now. You know what I'm saying? Word up. JLJ's a frequent flyer now.
You know?
Fast forward, Jay.
Yeah.
So Star got documented them saying that they rated the
Man,
they rated
Star
the
is part of the boys, man. Star
he says it.
is a rat. He
He
says
says
it
it.
all the time.
He says
said,
it all
"Look,
the time.
I'm an A1 rat. Listen, man, I signed agreements. I've done all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And he said, yo,
He got
if
the
Tony
Snitch
the-
Network.
hey, he got the Snitch Network for sure.
Wow.
He said, if Tony the closer needs me to show up in court against those two, he said, I will gladly show up in court on your behalf.
Well,
that man is crazy.
of course he will, because Envy got his money from him.
Allegedly. He said that Envy didn't get any money from him. Envy got money from Clear Channel. You know what I mean? It wasn't from
he wasn't. It was because of him.
It was because
of the stuff you said about his daughter.
Aaliyah and his daughter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about his daughter. You're right. That's what it was mainly about. It definitely was about his daughter.
Because he said some crazy. I'm not gonna go into what he said, but that's where that lawsuit came from to where he got that bread. But
that's true.
A few million. But he's good.
True. That's true. So
Star's like, oh shit, revenge. You get me, I'll get you.
Revenge. So I guess we're gonna move on from that because it looks like it's about to be a messy situation. They say more bombs gonna drop this week. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Angela Yee wiping her hands like this.
Hey man,
she got out good when she did.
Yee, right? Huh? Word. Shout out to Angela Yee,
Fine
man.
as hell, too.
Hey man, say man.
Hey man, say man.
That's somebody's girl, man. It's Freaky Friday. It's Sunday. It's always Freaky Friday around these parts. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zai. You know what I mean? The birthday boy. You had somebody jump out of a cake, money. What's going on?
I wish.
Hey,
I wish.
Man. Speaking about surprises. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. As I grew up a young man, I always knew about Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Always see him making great music.
You about to be blasphemous?
See him with glasses. Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
You about to be
There's been a lot of suspect stuff going on. Have y'all seen the picture with him and Michael Jackson in the studio together?
And he's working the boards?
And Michael was looking like,
how he know?
How he know what to touch? What he doing?
Photoshop.
It's Photoshop. You ain't Photoshop no old picture like that,
knobs
brother.
do you know how to touch?
But come on, you can't do that. That's like you playing the piano. If you know where everything is at, you can feel your way and do it like that.
Yeah,
you can be a master like that.
Come on, Ray Charles did it for years, bro. Ray Charles blind as a bat too.
You can play the piano,
and Ray Charles will get behind his piano and get busy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You should be able to, where the highs at, where the lows at. You know what I'm saying? Where the volume.
You ain't watch Ray? You ain't watch videos.
We talking about Stevie, not Ray.
I'm just telling you, they're both blind. So if he can feel his way, around the piano, Ray can feel his. I mean, Stevie. Allegedly, if the photo's real, he can feel his way around the boards.
He's picking his own clothes out to wear.
And Mike could have felt the same way you did. You know what I'm saying? You wondering like, yo, how he doing that?
How he doing this?
How's he doing that? That's
the biggest misconception. A lot of people thought Michael Jackson's voice was soft. He ain't have a soft voice.
It ain't deep.
It's deeper than what you think.
It ain't deep.
Yeah, it was like blouses. Go ahead.
How's he doing that?
Michael braids from the dad and slap fire out you with that glitter glove.
And I sue him for it too. How's he doing that? But it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good. I think you're being blasphemous now, man.
So
disrespecting the God, man. That man's a legend.
How you mean?
That man's a legend, bro.
All right, so Jamie Foxx told a story.
That man's glasses is darker than yours. Man.
Hey, man. Listen, man, I'm just going by what people that's been around him and saying.
Okay.
So Jamie Foxx was on Dish Nation back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And he told a story about Mike Tyson and Stevie Wonder. And the way that Stevie reacted, come on, man. He must see something. He gotta see something.
Listen,
so
man.
I'm gonna play you the audio and then y'all tell me what y'all think from this. Check it out.
What's the thong song, dude?
Cisco.
For whatever reason, Mike didn't like Cisco. He didn't. So a big party, he's like, how you doing? Hey, get away from me, thong song. I hate that. Get the thong song. Get out of here. I hate that thong song. And then all of a sudden, this one I saw a crack where a girl asked him, Mike, can I take a picture? Get the away from me. You don't want to take a picture. You want to put me back in jail. That's what you want. And we was like, oh, you want to put me back in jail? And he started raging, and the bodyguard was like, yo, Mike. It was like an animal guy. He's like, Mike, just like, get away from me. Get away from it. And I literally remember Stevie Wonder not knowing what was going on. Stevie was like, and I was like, what are you doing? I said, Stevie, sit down. It ain't cool. I said, Stevie, you don't want to catch one.
Was he smiling?
I don't know what he was.
Are you nervous?
He heard that his notion was to just flee. He had to flee.
Wait. So take us back to that moment. So Stevie,
Stevie on the piano.
All right, so I'm gonna do Mike Tyson. You playing? Wait, what is going on? Get away!
This one just got up and walked out. How you know where to walk? How you know where to walk?
Come on.
He walked walking but ain't bumping into nothing.
He walking ain't bumping into nothing.
Blasphemous.
Yeah, for real.
Blasphemous.
And I know y'all seen, what was it, Taylor Swift or somebody receiving an award on stage. She started blowing kisses to Stevie, and Stevie started blowing kisses back to her.
Blasphemous.
I'm just saying.
Disrespectful, bro.
Somebody might have told him that they
Yeah,
were blowing kisses
man.
at him, man.
Come on,
I'm
Stills.
just saying, what?
He might
Come on,
have,
man.
He might have like the book of Eli powers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo,
That's a
you ever
joke.
hear? You ever hear?
Let me hear this.
The book of Eli. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You see the movie. I didn't even know he was blind the whole movie, and he memorized the Bible. You know, he was walking around doing this thing, doing all types of stuff.
Walk
But
by
he was
faith,
still,
not by
but he
sight.
was- there you
No,
go.
it's not that. It's that the saying is the saying is when you lose one of your senses, the rest of them multiply.
Okay.
So if you lose your hearing, everything else goes up. If you lose your eyesight, everything else go up. So that's the saying. So I think it just be blasphemous.
Yo, they said that he got up and walked out like he knew where he was going.
So is Stevie
Nobody
supposed to walk
bumped into
around with a
nothing.
stick for the rest of his life?
Hey, man.
Ray Charles don't walk around with a stick, bro. Oh
Yo,
man, yo.
I'm just saying, man. A lot of people are starting to question: can this man really see, man, or is it just part of his persona with the glasses? And some people don't want to show their eyes. I'm just saying.
It's not
Some
even
people
that.
don't want to show.
Even
their
if you've
eyes.
seen his eyes, what do you think his eyes look like?
Have you ever seen Stevie Wonder without glasses?
Nobody has that I know of. But
Huh?
what do you think his eyes look like? I think it might be regular eyes, yo. You just can't see, bro. That's
I don't
it.
know, man.
I know. Just can't see. It might be regular, just like how I'm looking at you now.
I'm wrong for that, man. I'm wrong for that.
Yeah.
Look in his eyes.
Nah, I'm wrong
Well,
for
I'm
that,
just saying,
man.
what is his eyes supposed to look like? It's supposed to be no pupils, no nothing.
It should
Like
be white. If you can't see, it should be white.
no,
So
it
if
shouldn't
Stevie
be.
about to do it,
It shouldn't be. I follow a few
Mm-hmm.
people on social media that's blind and their eyes are not white, bro. Not white.
they
I'll
not.
show you. No,
Some of
I'll
them
show
are.
you.
Some of them are.
It's a girl. It's a little girl and a couple of grown people. Their eyes are not white, bro.
I don't know, man.
Mm.
Yeah, that was just hilarious when I saw that, and then I seen the picture of Michael Jackson. I said, nah, man.
That dude was blind since he was a kid, or born, or whatever the situation may be. But
you right.
since he been little Stevie Wonder,
You
but
right, man.
damn,
Let me stop, man. Let me stop.
damn, it's
I'm
Sunday.
sorry.
It's Sunday
Man,
too.
man. It's Sunday, man. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Sorry tomorrow, man. But anyway, man, like I said earlier, man, it is opening week in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Me and
Season's over already,
me and
man.
Tips and JOJ, we gonna be at a few Knick games. Maybe
Yeah.
Zai, you can come to a
I'm
couple.
coming. definitely
Hey,
coming to the
man.
Boston game.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'll let
I'm
you know
coming
how
to the
tickets
Boston
looking
game.
for that, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Brooklyn too.
let's talk about it then.
Jay ain't a Brooklyn
yeah, I
fan.
don't know
Jay,
what
you a
Jay
Brooklyn
doing with
fan?
the Brooklyn
You
tickets
still
over
a Brooklyn fan,
Hey
Jay?
man.
I tell you, man, I got half of the season.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
yo, Jay must have caught that for the hell of a deal.
Everybody
I
gone.
thought it
Everybody
did, yeah.
gone now, man. Ain't no Kyrie, ain't no KD, ain't no
Nah, but
James
it's the other
Harden.
teams. It's the other teams coming in. It's not
Smart
all
man.
about
Cheap
It's not
tickets,
all
man.
about watching. You know what I'm
The
saying?
Nets.
The Nets. It's about watching the other teams. I
Smart
like.
man.
I like watching other
It's
players.
nothing
you
like
know what I'm
being
saying?
Value.
It's nothing like being in the garden.
Value
though,
for his
man.
dollar.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's nothing like being in the garden.
Smart
though.
I'm gonna
man.
be there.
I love Madison Square. I love Madison Square Garden. I just like to get them beaten. I love to see them get
What?
beat at Madison Square Garden. Man.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna repeat what you said because you out here talking
Pause.
flagrant. Yeah, like getting beaten. What?
Pause.
Anyway, based off all the off-season moves and everything that you've seen in the preseason, man, who's your Eastern Conference favorites right now? Non-biased
For a team?
opinions, please.
Oh,
Let's go.
my God.
Go ahead, Jay. Let's
As far
start
as
with you,
teams
Jay.
going,
Huh?
as far as his team on the
Tell the
East,
truth.
Eastern Conference teams. Who do you
Eastern
see?
Conference.
Tell the truth.
Let's go, Jay. We're gonna go around the room.
I want to hear the tips opinion.
Boston looks tough. I kind of like what Boston look like. Boston looks kind of tough, man. You know,
Non-hating opinions too.
not hating. But that's only really. I didn't really see other teams, or I haven't really seen
Dame in
Huh?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. I didn't see Milwaukee. Yeah, no, I did see it, but I didn't see a full game. It's gonna be interesting in the East, though. It's definitely gonna be interesting.
What you think, Tips?
You first.
You know what I'm gonna say?
No, you got 5 teams. You got to tell me 5 teams, bro.
5 teams?
Yeah,
I don't got 5 teams. I got 1. I'm saying we going to the finals. That's it.
Who else? You Power 5.
Dave,
you know the Power 10. You know how
good,
like how they do power rankings.
As good as Dame is, he can't guard a fly.
Okay, so that'll be the second team. Just say.
And I got a potential defensive player of the year as a point guard to stick on Dame.
Okay, then but who else?
And then the 2 J's.
What about Milwaukee? Y'all can beat Milwaukee.
We always beat
That's what
Milwaukee.
talking about. No, that's what he was talking
We
about.
always beat Milwaukee. What you telling me on Milwaukee in the playoffs?
So what about with everybody else? You got 3 more
I'm
teams.
not worried about 3. Who's the 3 in the East? I'm not worried about There's no other teams that we should be worried about.
Chip sound like he got 5.
Yeah, at least have 5. At least 5.
What team?
What's your 5, Chips?
My 5 will be Boston,
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
You need a young squad. So my sleeper would be Indiana.
Mine too.
See, my sleeper will be Indiana.
Oh, Indiana looks good too?
Yes, it'll be Indiana.
No veterans, no experience.
They got a number 2 pick, right?
Is all the young players on that team that's going to gel together. If
Halliburton
Halliburton plays
is a
healthy, it's going to be a problem.
No veterans, no experience. But go ahead.
That don't mean anything.
It doesn't mean nothing.
No, okay.
They can take over that Atlanta spot. Remember how Atlanta used to be?
Atlanta's Trizash.
Now, yeah.
But they beat y'all. But go ahead. I'll give you that. Because it depends on the coach and they're pretty good. So
let me see who else. 5.
So you said Boston, Milwaukee, Atlanta, Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana. And B gonna be up there. I give him 4 or 5.
Really?
I give him 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even.
Is Harden still there? Nah.
I say he'll be going by February by the trade deadline.
Harden?
Yeah, he don't want to be there. He hasn't reported yet. He's still in Houston.
Anybody's taking him.
See, it's gonna be a toss up
You don't
between.
think so?
It'll be a toss up between Washington and Miami.
Washington
With Jordan Poole?
Mhm.
Miami. I think Tips is way off.
I say Miami before I say Washington.
I
Where you
remember
going?
you still got what's his name? What's the kid name? The small forward that plays in Washington that played in the Lakers.
Kuzma, the weird dresser.
The weird dresser. Him.
With
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole.
Right.
I still say Miami before I say that.
So, and I
Who's your
appreciate
5?
that. All right. So, if we're gonna do a 5, I'm going Milwaukee, the defending champs. I'm going Boston. I'm going Cleveland. I'm going Chicago. And I'm going Knicks 5.
The Bulls? You said the Knicks?
Knicks 5.
You gotta be one. You gotta
Knicks
be a
5.
You gotta be.
Why? Because Miami's going to take a step back. They lost a lot of their role players to other teams. That's one.
So what made you add the Knicks onto that?
Atlanta didn't get any better. They got a problem with that backcourt. To me, Trae Young and DeJounte Murray don't fit together. They don't fit. That doesn't make any sense to me.
To be honest, I thought they were going to trade him this offseason. I
thought they were going to trade
Trae Young.
One of them is going, and it probably won't be Trae Young.
I heard rumors that they were going to trade him, but I guess
I don't think that they traded him. I think they'll trade DeJounte Murray before they trade Trae Young, because they'll probably get more value for DeJounte Murray because he's a two-way player. Plays defense as well.
Okay.
And he's not undersized. Trae Young is undersized for today's game. The Nets may be a sleeper as well, because they have a bunch of guys, you know what I'm saying, that actually plays. All they missing, that's why the rumors was Dame Lillard wanted to go there, because they got a nice set of role players. They just need a superstar. Mikal Bridges played on Team USA, got a lot of experience playing against big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So, that kind of rubs off on him. Cam, what's his name? Cam Johnson, that came from Phoenix in the Durant trade. He's also a problem. What's the big man, Jay? The center.
I
forgot his name as well.
Collins?
Yes, Collins.
Collins.
Yes. He's Nick Collison. He's a budding star. I'm not saying he's a superstar, but they got a bunch of guys that can play, and I like Jacques Vaughn as the coach for those guys.
Yeah,
and
he's a good coach.
And you got to also take into consideration that the spotlight hasn't been on Ben Simmons as well.
Oh yeah.
And he's been quiet, and they said that he's been having a decent
But
preseason.
they
so
said
far.
he's played a great preseason so
Exactly.
far.
And Shaq said that he was going to be most improved player at
because
the end
now
of the season.
the spotlight is off of him. He don't got KD there. He don't got Harden there to overshadow. He don't got none of these guys.
If he makes the playoffs, that'd be big. If the Nets make the playoffs,
I'm confused about him because he had great games in the playoffs when he was with Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
Triple doubles.
I was 15. At the game when he took down when the Nets played. That's when the Nets first went there, and the Nets played Philly in the playoffs. That was the first playoff game, and Embiid, the Nets were winning the whole game. And not Embiid, but what you call it? He just took over the game.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons, yeah. Man. I was like, wow, he's a scorer, man. Like nobody can really stop him.
I think that he would have been the perfect fit if they were looking to get rid of Draymond. I think him in Golden State would have been the perfect fit because he's tall enough to play power forward, and he also can run the point. He plays defense just as good as Draymond.
He can run that.
And he plays defense just as good as Draymond. So, you got two of the best shooters in the league. You can just get them the ball and they spots.
The East, you only got a handful of teams.
Yes, all the places in the West.
Let's slide to the West
hold on, real quick. So, another thing with Ben Simmons that a lot of people didn't realize, and shout out to 3D, he said Ben is finished, but a lot of people didn't realize that he was going through a lot of off-court issues with his family, his sister, and all of this stuff that they wasn't really pushing it to the forefront. It's hard. Like, people got to remember, man, these guys are human beings as well, man. Yes, they make millions of dollars and money and stuff like that, but they also got lives too, and they also have feelings, man. They also have family members and loved ones that when the light gets shed on them, like sometimes basketball is secondary, man.
So that's all you had to do is say that.
Nah, but sometimes
instead of saying my back, it's because of my back.
But people got different ways of dealing with personal issues, bro. Some people ain't forthcoming with their information because then we know how the media is. Yeah. They already got TMZ on them 24/7 wherever they go. They're gonna have spotlights all over the place on them. So sometimes they don't even have enough. They don't even have enough space to even grieve in peace.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Everywhere you turn, it's a camera in your face asking you about what happened in Philadelphia or why is it that you can't get right in Brooklyn.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So I think a lot of that you got to take a lot of that into consideration when
wasn't he dealing with a superstar, singer, or Kardashian or something?
He was dealing with somebody that was high profile at the time. But again, man, at the end of the day, you got too much money to be a simp. But I guess sometimes we talk about this on Fridays, man. You know, niggas with money be corny.
Listen, look at Jordan Poole. He spent 500 G's on Ice Spice. He took out.
Hey, man, Jordan Poole. Look, and then Draymond had the bitch slap him in practice. Like, you a bitch ass nigga.
That wasn't no slap.
That wasn't a slap. It was a closed fist punch. But I just think that, you know, at the end of the day, the Nets are gonna be another dark horse team.
So that's your 5.
Gonna get to that.
The Nets is the 5.
Nah, Nets ain't the 5. They on the outside looking at the Knicks round out my 5. You know what I'm saying? So it's for me, Milwaukee, Boston, Cleveland.
I still got Tibbs.
The Knicks, and damn, what was my 5th, man? I believe it was Atlanta.
Y'all still got Tibbs though. It's the coach.
Yeah, we still Atlanta gonna be in the top 5?
Nah.
No, not Atlanta. I forgot who was my 5th.
Indiana.
It was Indiana. Yes, yeah. They got a young, talented team over there with a lot of role players, and I think I think that Toppin is gonna have a breakout year because of his style of play, combined with the way that Tyrese Halliburton plays.
Indiana.
Yeah, Obi's in Indiana. He showed his ass the other day. Pause. Like he's gonna eat in that system, and Halliburton is gonna find him, especially on a break. But let's move on to the West. Tips.
Yes, sir.
Talk about the Western Conference and who's your favorites.
My top 5 in the West would be. This is a good question because it's loaded there. You know, you got to put Denver. Is loaded. You got to put Denver there still because they were the champions.
Denver, yes, let's go.
Lakers.
For not.
You gotta say them because Braun is there.
Ooh. Not necessarily. You know, Sacramento.
Definitely.
Sacktown, the Bay Area, and back down.
Golden State should win more games this year besides being in the play-in every year.
Kaminga.
Nah. Go ahead.
No.
Don't ever count out the Warriors. Still, we've been through that already.
Here we go, man. We gonna talk. We gonna talk about it.
We've been through that.
A lot of people sipping that Warriors Kool-Aid.
Right.
You said.
Let's go.
You said. Go
ahead, man. We gonna
my
talk
last
about
two.
it. Go ahead, Tips.
My last two. Dallas got to do something, man. Dallas
Shout out to my
do
guy
something.
Kyrie, man. And
Dallas
Lucas.
got to do something, man. They got to do something.
They can't play
man.
together.
How you know that?
They didn't really have a full season. They got a full season now.
It shows.
This their full season
It
together,
shows.
They first full training
This their
camp together.
yeah,
shows.
full season together.
First full
Luka-
training camp together.
Luka throws tantrums when things don't go his way.
Here we go, man.
It shows, bro.
Go ahead.
My other team, my last team would be. I put the Lakers in there if Street Clothes is playing.
No Phoenix.
You can't sleep on them.
Nah, I scratch that. I take Phoenix in the Lakers spot.
Here we go.
I take Phoenix in the Lakers spot.
And you had them so low, they
I'm gonna eliminate doubt. I'm
Five?
to piggyback off of what Tip said. I'm gonna say Sacramento. I'm gonna say Golden State. I'm gonna say Phoenix. I'm not putting Dallas in there. I'll put LA in there. Sheesh. Shit, I might say OKC.
Remember what you call this? OKC with Holmgren.
Yeah, they're young.
Chet Holmgren. Yep.
Yeah.
Holmgren.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a sleeper
That's
team
another
too.
one. Another
And
one in the West.
That's a whole
Another
sleeper team.
in the West. Him and Alexander.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
And
Go
they're
ahead.
young.
I got a
Keep
sleeper
going.
for y'all too.
Don't forget about New
Jason,
Orleans
what
and
you
all them
think?
too.
And there we go. So shout out to 3D. He said his 5 on the East and West. Bucks, Celtics, Sixers, Cavs, Knicks. In the West, Denver,
Cavs,
Phoenix.
too?
Yeah, Denver, Phoenix, Warriors, Lakers, and Kings.
I'm surprised he said the Celtics. He be killing me on. He be killing me on my Celtics. Man.
Yeah. And now to piggyback off of what Tips was saying, right? Chet Holmgren is back. He's looked good since he's been back. Him and the Spurs may be a sleeper too, because the way that the Spurs was giving the Warriors fits the other night with Wemby,
It's preseason.
it doesn't matter if it's preseason. You see the impact and the presence that he has on the court already. He looked like a glitch in the game, my nigga. When you see him compared to everybody else on the court,
Nah, he
looked different.
because the size of him, he's
7'4", 7'5". Yo.
You don't think a player like that will have
He's
such
blocking
grace?
Everybody's shot.
He got a
And he's
crossover.
throwing it between guys' legs.
And throwing it between guys' legs. He got a
He's finishing
crossover.
like Kyrie with
Facts.
the
Jelly.
And he don't
He
even
don't
need
even
to
have
do
to
that.
jump. You don't even got to jump at the
can
rim.
dunk-
He just
can
go to
dunk-
tap
he
that
can
shit
dunk
in.
standing up. Like his
Right.
wingspan is bananas.
This is what I'm telling you. So
He's a cheat code.
the NBA rigged it for the Spurs, by the way, because they knew Pop was probably the best one that could pretty much deal with him. Dirt, what up?
He's a cheat code.
Pop is the only one that can pretty much deal with him. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely, LG, what up? They definitely made sure that they put him in the right predicament and the right system. Put him. Hey, I could rock out over the couch and chairs. So to me, I think it's a lot of sleepers. You got, and Portland. Don't sleep on Portland either.
They got a lot of picks from
Forget
Dame.
the picks. They got players, kid, and that kid Scoot Henderson is a problem. He's a problem. That's why they was like, all right, it's time to let Dane go.
Malcolm
And then they
Brogdon
feel-
too.
Malcolm
Simmons.
Brogdon. Huh?
It was Simmons?
Miles Simon's
Oh,
still
yeah,
there.
Simon's over
Malcolm
there.
Don't
Brogdon
forget
is
they got
still there.
Hayden up there
This
now.
is what I'm saying. They
And
got
Robert
Ayton.
Williams
They
III.
got Ayton and Robert. There we go.
Robert
So
Williams
they got-
III.
They got a legitimate
They got
team.
the time lord.
And they coach is Chauncey Billups. That
Right.
come from where we come from.
He's a point guard
You
coach
know?
too.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Portland, the West is going to be very interesting. I ain't even mentioned New Orleans.
No, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
a healthy Za. Zion.
I thought you was going to sleep on
There's
them.
some treats
Your
on
man,
him.
your man is
Listen.
lean.
As
Pause.
long as he ain't got no trim around him,
Your
baby, he be all right.
is lean. Pause, and he's looking crazy in the preseason.
Yeah, you said
But I didn't want to say nothing.
You said that a little bit too.
I said
You heard
pause. I
He
said
said-
pause.
I don't even want to say what you just
I know how you
He
are
said
about
the man
Zion.
is
And Zion
lean.
is killing in the preseason.
He treated him like a sirloin.
Did you see? No.
Lean.
Pause. Knock it
Boy.
off. Knock it
Oh
off.
my God, you heard him?
Knock it
I
off.
know I was the only one that heard that.
Party people in the house, listen up. Knock it off. He's killing it. He's killing in the
Oh
playoffs. bro.
boy.
He's
That
killing the
nigga-
playoffs. He said, I
described
don't
him
want.
like,
He
oh,
said, I don't
needed
want
was
them.
some Peter Luger sauce.
He said, I don't want them babies, man. I don't want them babies. I don't want to be a player no more.
Okay.
Leave them porn stars alone.
Okay, since the West is loaded the way it is,
Yeah.
there's got to be a team that ain't gonna make it out the West.
There we go.
There's a few of them ain't gonna make it out the West.
The Warriors ain't gonna make it out the West.
Okay, that's Steals. Who you think ain't
The
gonna
Warriors
make it out
ain't
the West?
making it out the
The
West.
Lakers ain't making it out the West.
Huh?
Lakers. Who you think, Jay?
Jay?
Who's not making
Yeah.
it
Out the West. Out the West. You know the West is loaded now.
The Lakers.
Clippers.
Sorry, T.
Got it.
Mm.
That's another team.
Mm.
That's another team.
And another team.
That's another team.
Yeah.
Huh?
Clippers.
I think the Warriors might go to the finals again.
Man, this nigga smoking. You smoking?
You
good
said,
drugs.
yo, he was the one that said they finished.
They
Didn't
are.
the Warriors just win a championship a couple of years ago?
Listen, man.
And stop making
Listen,
predictions,
man.
bro.
Listen.
Warriors are
To
done.
me-
Klay Thompson's done. He's not this. He's not
Listen,
that.
man.
And
Klay Thompson.
they
Klay-
go into the finals. They beat Boston and win the championship.
Klay Thompson is done. He's finished.
not done. Bro.
He's finished. He's never starting again. And they look. They
said-
started Chris
They
Paul.
already said
They started Chris Paul.
They have no choice.
Why? Why would
Because-
you start him? That's not a good fit.
I wouldn't have got Chris Paul. I would have traded him. So
Well-
I got him.
Well, they trying something different this year. With Curry not off the ball instead
This
of
is-
on the ball.
And
You
then
know what I'm
they
saying?
go to
So who's that going to take away from now?
This is why.
Who's that going to take away
This
from?
is why.
Draymond?
There we go.
But this is why I wouldn't have got Chris Paul. I would have traded him as soon as I got him,
Hey, man.
and I would have kept Jordan Poole
If it was the
because
fifth,
he's young legs.
we'll all
But
be
they're not
slurring.
thinking that way.
He's
They're not
young
thinking
legs
that
and
way.
he can shoot just as good as the two of them. He just got a better handle than
It all depends on
Klay
how
Thompson.
Draymond Green
He
season
can't play
first starts
defense
off,
like
man.
Klay Thompson, but
Hey, man.
I think he's getting
And shout
punked
out
at
to 3D. He
Washington,
said
too.
Clay is starting. He said Clay is starting. So they're going to start Clay at the 3.
Right.
Okay. See how far they get.
everybody playing small ball now. It's
Yeah.
not the big man. The big man game is
Who's their center? Anybody can tell me that? Who's
Draymond.
their center?
It's
Draymond.
not Draymond.
No.
It's not
No.
Draymond. And
It's not Draymond.
They got rid of Wiseman. It's going to be Kayvon Looney.
Oh, Looney's still there, right?
Kayvon Looney's still there. But anyhow you put it, man,
All he's there for is just grab rebounds. And
either
block
the Warriors and the Lakers ain't making the playoffs, bro. And you could book that.
What
Today,
What about a street clothes? What if street clothes play
man,
75 games this year?
If
He
it was a fifth,
shots. He has as much a chance of playing 75 games as Porzingis does.
there we go. Bum ass Porzingis.
Yeah, we know.
And they got Looney and Sarek in Golden State. Shout out to 3D. That's my
Okay,
guy. right
Looney
there.
is
And
all.
congrats to 3D, man. The new head coach of Martin Van Buren's
Facts.
varsity basketball
Congratulations.
team. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We out
sir.
here ain't no country for these old white men.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
That might be him right there.
Might be him right here.
He ain't ready to disrespect my Celtics.
Bars and Hoops Radio, the Unprofessionals. Who's this?
It's just 3D, man.
3, what's up,
Hey,
man?
don't call it disrespect my Celtics, man.
Now the Celtics got better, man. They good money. They good money.
All right. Now I feel
I'm
better
calling
now.
it still. I just wanted to confirm me and Steel's bet.
Let's
Yeah,
go, nigga.
bet.
What's happening, nigga? What's good, nigga? I ain't never run from a bet. What we doing again?
You bet that Draymond Green averaged more assists than Chris Paul. That's one bet.
Yikes.
Remember, you said that.
Yeah, I did say that. This nigga always got a good memory.
Okay,
His bets,
that's
nigga.
one
He's a
bet we
fucking
got.
loan shark.
You got to put him on video.
Now I just heard you say that the Warriors is not making the playoffs.
They not
You wanna
making the
bet on that too?
playoffs. They not making the playoffs.
You want to bet that?
Let's do it.
You think the Warriors not making the
A
playoffs?
box of donuts to what?
You tell me.
So I got a question for you,
They not
3.
making the playoffs. Either them or the Lakers is not making it.
I got a question for you,
No,
3.
don't do that either. Them
You-
or the
you-
Lakers.
You feel
I
they're
think
going to
the
finish in the
Warriors
top
make the
8,
Hold on.
or they're going to be in the play-in?
Who? They gonna
Golden
probably be
State.
in
They
the
gonna
play-in.
be one of the top 6 teams.
Top 6?
Who? Golden State?
Yes,
Yeah, 3. We can
yes.
put what you want to put on that on air.
Wow.
They got Steph Curry. Don't ever count the Warriors.
We put
out.
look, we
But which
put
one?
we put a
just
C
said
on
they're
that.
Gonna be top 6. You said they not even gonna make.
They
the
not
playoffs.
making the playoffs. We can put a
I
C
give them
on
the
that.
play-in. I give them the play-in.
We can put a C on that.
Well, we could do a buck for you saying they're not making the playoffs. I say they do,
Uh-huh.
and tips we could do a buck that they'll be in the playoffs, and you bet that they'll be in the play-in.
But remember, I said they'll be in the play-in. If
All
they be in
so
the
I bet you
playoffs,
they don't have to be in the play-in.
all right. Yeah, we could do that.
I said
All
the
right,
I
so
said
we
the
do that.
Them niggas
We
ain't
can
sniffing the
do that.
playoffs, nigga.
We can do that.
I said the Lakers.
Them
FanDuel,
niggas out of here.
FanDuel.
Get them niggas out of here. What's they odds
Nah,
right now,
man.
FanDuel 3?
8-3. He said that the year that the Warriors won the championship, that the Warriors wasn't making the playoffs.
He been trying to throw dirt on them ever since KD left. But they
Yeah,
still
he
right
said
there.
the Warriors ain't win the championship. What they ain't making the playoffs, and they end up winning the championship. They beat us.
So since I got you on the phone, 3, which team out of the West won't make the playoffs this year?
And made the playoffs last year.
That made it last year that won't make it this year. Yes.
If somebody had to fall out, I would probably say, what wasn't New Orleans the 7th seed or 8th seed?
I don't think New Orleans made it in there last year. Did they?
Nigga, they make
They was in the play-in. They was in the play-in.
They didn't have Zion.
Hands down.
If Zion's healthy this year, I say they going in.
Listen, let me put my Western Conference teams down right now while y'all talk this blasphemy. Go ahead.
No, he said he might be New Orleans.
It wouldn't matter if they play Boston. We got it in 7 games. Whoever it is.
This nigga smoking crack.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I think Dallas didn't make the playoffs last year, but I think they
making it this year.
Slipped anyway. I don't think they're that good.
I don't think. I don't think they're making it either. But I don't think.
Yeah,
Kyrie,
I think
Kyrie.
Dallas is out.
What about Houston?
Um,
What about Houston?
Houston is not winning. If I had to pick a team that might fall out that was there last year, I might say the T-Wolves. They were the 8th seed out west last year.
Yeah.
Edwards and Towns, they not making it, huh? Okay.
Townsend might get
Traded.
If I had to pick a team out of that group, I think the Clippers are going to be good. I think the Kings are rising, and it's either it's either going to be the Grizzlies or the T-Wolves that slip. That's my opinion.
That 25 games.
Those two teams might slip.
You think that 25 games for Morant?
You forgot about Memphis, right?
That 25 game suspension might hurt them.
Not really. They got Marcus Smart.
That and the Steven Adams. Steven Adams is out.
He's out for the whole season. Yeah.
Right.
He wasn't playing anyway. He wasn't a factor anyway.
It's PCL. He got operation with PCL.
He wasn't a factor
Still,
anyway.
He was gonna be a factor because they can't rely on homeboy that all he want to do is shoot threes. He blocks shots, but he don't rebound it.
Yeah, Jared Jackson.
What's the name? The big kid.
Jared Jackson.
So here.
Jared Jackson. He don't protect the paint. He don't. You know, he don't protect the paint. He don't rebound.
Yeah. So here's my 8.
No, he blocks shots, but he don't get enough rebounds. So
okay.
Yeah, the Grizzlies might be the team that fall out, man.
So here's my 8 for the West: Denver, Phoenix, Sacramento, Clippers, Memphis, Lakers, OKC, and my sleeper is gonna be Portland.
This nigga's drunk.
Portland getting in there, number 8, baby.
This guy said, so you got the Warriors out, but you just told me you got OKC making a playoff.
Of course.
You got Portland making a playoff.
That's a fact.
Young teams don't win, man. They got a nice young core, but those teams don't win. And we already know 8 and 8 gonna carry no load.
And
we gonna see, man. We gonna see. He motivated now because he ain't
OKC,
KD.
they got a bunch of babies over there.
And that's what I
Shea
said.
Gilchrist Alexander is slaughtering everything out there.
That's what I said. 3. I said they got
zone.
no veteran lead. No veteran.
Remember, he got in the
leadership
playoffs
over there.
last year.
Facts.
I said no.
And Luka slaughtering everybody, and he can't get his team to win. So
No, matter of fact, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Nah, Dallas. I forgot my team, Dallas. You know Dallas making it.
Luke and Kyrie
Here we
can't
go.
play with each other.
So OKC and Dallas 7 and 8. That's a fact.
OKC and Dallas.
So I got Denver, Phoenix,
he's
Sacramento, Clippers, Memphis, Lakers, OKC, and Dallas. Dallas ain't gonna be an 8 seed though. They're gonna be somewhere around 5 or 6. Warriors not making it, bro.
I don't know what you're
Are you
watching.
choosing Luke and Kyrie over
Warriors ain't
Steph
making
and Clay?
Huh?
You choosing Luke and Kyrie
You
over
keep
Steph?
talking to Steph
Dallas
and
got a
Clay.
better roster
CP3 is in
than
the
Golden
mix.
State?
Huh?
You think Dallas has a better roster than Golden State?
That's what I'm just
not
saying.
I'm not saying they have a better roster talent wise. I think that they have just as good a roster just with Luka and Kyrie alone.
You can't name Dallas starting five without.
No, I'm not
Googling it
worried about all that. I'm not worried about that. I know the
You
two
don't
that
even
they
know.
need. Huh?
You don't even know. So you just hating.
I'm just hating. Listen, man. Golden State
He's
is
a
not
Kyrie-
making the playoffs.
He's a
kid.
Kyrie fan. That's why.
Golden State not making the playoffs. Kid. Yo,
No,
it's over
I'm
for them.
fine with you saying Golden State not making the playoffs, but the teams that you're telling me are making the playoffs, they don't have a better roster than Golden State. That's what I'm trying to understand.
See, we going off the paper. Remember, it's not about what's on paper, kid. It's about what's going
No,
on.
I'm not going off the names on the paper. I'm going off the ability. I watch the teams play. I'm going off how is OKC a playoff team, but Golden State ain't a playoff team when Golden State has a top 7 players.
Didn't OKC make the play in last year?
I don't believe him
Without
because he
Holmgren?
said Golden State wasn't winning the championship no more.
Man,
That year that they won the
here
championship.
we go. Y'all keep
That's
going.
why I don't believe him.
You keep going like you keep going when
same-
I
the
said 2
same-
years ago. We talking about
But you
today.
said it. You said
talking
it.
about today,
The Warriors
man.
are finished. The Warriors are
Come
finished.
on,
The
man.
Warriors are done. The Warriors are done. They
Listen,
win
man.
and they won the West and won the chip.
Listen,
They got
man,
4 now, man.
we gonna see, man. Your boy Grant Williams is in Dallas now.
We gonna miss Grant
Uh-huh.
Williams too. We gonna miss him.
All right, before I get off the line, I'm gonna to something that Zod said to his point. I'm telling you why they didn't keep Jordan Poole. The other night, Jordan Poole had 40 in the Garden,
And they had
20
17.
something, 30 at the half. Right?
Said the Garden. Go ahead, man. Talk your shit.
Everybody scoring the Knicks, man.
Talk your shit.
All
You
right.
can have 40.
and
You
then
can have
the next-
40 on the
and then-
Garden.
Then the next game, he had what? He had five points or some shit. It was like 1 for 15.
He was
from the
1
field.
for 15. He had
How
7
you said
points.
3? Mediocre special.
He was 1 for 15.
Yeah.
7 points.
So my point is, Golden State's timeline and Jordan Poole's timeline, they on different type of time. That nigga's trying to make a name for himself, get his money, become an all-star. They worried about winning championships. He not on that type of time. They snuck up and won one. That's why he got paid, but they can't have him because he's turnover prone and he takes bad shots.
And he's
That's the
not
reason
focused.
why they let him go.
And he's not focused. Niggas heard that nigga flew to New
Exactly.
York
So
to blow a
if you
bag
watch-
on Ice Spice.
If you watch
that was it for him.
the
I hope
playoff
they got
game
the
that they
Bucks.
lost to Golden State, I mean to the Lakers, they had time on the clock. This nigga shot a 40-footer.
Yeah. And they killed him for that.
So it because the intelligence factor, he don't have that. So like I said, you can have a young guy who could play, but they wanted some more veterans to go along with the younger guys they already got. Jordan Poole gonna have probably 30 in Washington, but they ain't going nowhere but back to the lottery.
So 3.
He wasn't on the same type of time Golden State is on.
Facts.
So 3.
And like Steve Kerr said, he thought that they needed to control the game better. So that's what Chris Paul brings. And he said they needed some additional leadership. So Chris Paul brings both of those things to them.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but I'm just
Now,
the only thing I'm worried about.
starting to
Only thing I'm worried about him is playing through the whole season and wait to the playoffs and he end up getting hurt again. Like he has the knack
the
of doing
thing.
it.
The thing is, Chris already showed us he can't go from A to Z. He's showing that through his whole career. On this team, he don't have to. That's why they got 3 guards. They got him, Steph, and they got Corey Joseph. Chris Paul ain't gonna play the whole season in Golden State, and Steph ain't, because they're gonna start to rest Steph. So the games that they hit Steph, Chris might play a lot of minutes, and then it's gonna be like that. Chris is gonna play a reserve role in Golden State. He's just there to help them finish games.
You said KD was finished. You said Clay was finished. You said all these players was finished. You said that. Yes, you did.
I said Clay was finished.
You said when KD tore his joint,
Chris
you said
Paul
he's done.
and Golden
He's
State
never gonna
don't
be the
fit,
same
man.
player.
I don't care what y'all say. It don't fit. He's not going to all of a sudden just change his game to fit a system that he never played in, bro.
I would agree
If
with
you
that.
can play basketball, you don't have to.
3, don't start that. You can play basketball shit, man. He played in a certain system, and a certain style of play his whole career.
Basketball,
huh?
You don't have to. Listen, they said the same thing when he went to Houston. He can't play with James Harden. He can't play in that
Russell
system.
Westbrook.
He's too old. He's slow. He's this.
So
they won the most games they ever won.
So why the Miami Heat?
Conference finals.
Why the Miami Heat ain't win all them championships that Braun thought they was gonna win then? If you could just play basketball and roll it out there, and niggas with talent would just win.
Because Braun had no.
Because
Because what?
LeBron left.
What
Braun
you
had-
mean? When he
Braun
was
had-
there, when he
Braun
was
had
there,
no
how many
heart.
chips they won?
They only won 2.
They only won 2 with him there. He played
They
there
was
what
there
4
4
years?
years.
There we go. They had all the talent in the world. Him, Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Wade was hurt.
They ain't win every year.
Wade was hurt. That's why he gave
But
the keys
what
to
point
Braun.
are you making?
You saying if you could play basketball, it shouldn't be no problem. They had 3.
No, it shouldn't be no
What?
problem. Bro, but now you're talking about why they didn't win a title. They were contending every year. That's what you do. You have to contend. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade were still all-stars. They were still all NBA players. You're saying that they don't. Yeah, they didn't fit.
They was
Dwayne
top
Wade
5.
gave up some of his game, and he let LeBron be the guy.
They was both top 5 players.
They should have won 3 chips, but LeBron folded in 2011. We know that.
There we go.
Dirk was a monster.
LeBron folded in 2011. And then the Spurs got them all. So they were content. They went to 8. How many finals did Miami go to? 5 straight finals?
And
there wasn't stopping Nowinski, man. Not that year.
Man.
Nowinski,
We can sit here.
He said, I'm going to get one this year.
We can sit here. We can sit here and talk all day. I'm surprised we blew through this whole first hour, man.
Like it was nothing. That's
Shout
it.
out to 3. But 3, before you go, man. Listen.
I'm going to let you.
Hold on,
What's
3. Before you go, kid. Congratulations again, man.
Facts.
I give you flowers, nigga. You already know that, man.
Big
Listen,
shots.
man, no country for old men. You heard?
Good luck, coach.
What can New York City high school basketball look at Martin Van Buren High School to be bringing to the table now that you at the helm?
I mean, what I'm gonna bring, I'm just going to do what I know how to do. I mean, I'm going to try to build a culture and build an environment, and that's starting from the bottom to the top. It don't just start at the varsity level. It starts with the JV kids. It starts with bringing in kids that are basketball kids. It can't just be about really you just can't have no asshole. You got to have kids that want to get better, kids that want to work. So now I could get to work and reach out to people who, if they son really want to learn and really want to be a ball player and not a gangbanger, because you can't do both.
Definitely.
Then I'm advised that they send them to me.
We're gonna need you to be the
So
next.
that's the job point.
We're gonna need you to be like the next Granby, bro. We need you to keep that energy in there for years.
Nah, the difference with that is that Chuck wasn't a guy. You ain't gonna find him outside. I'm gonna be outside. Chuck wasn't recruiting. Kids were coming straight to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference.
No country for old
You know what
men.
I'm saying? The only one that be outside like that is McClario, man. He's been outside for 40 years. It's time to move
Time
on.
to hang it up.
He crooked
There it is.
too, but you know.
Listen, man, we ain't gonna do all that on here, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Word up, 3, man. Salute to you, man, for calling in, man. Always a good call when you call in, man. Always knowledgeable about the game. But I'm gonna take that seat from you, kid. Golden State not winning. They not making it to the playoffs this shit, babe.
All right, we got a buck
Book it.
on that. And Zaga and who that Chip got a buck for me. He think they're gonna be in the playoffs. So
In the play-in.
Hey,
I'm coming to that.
In the play-in.
this stuff is recorded.
It's all right, nigga. Write it down. I don't give a fuck.
This stuff is recorded.
Nah, but yo,
Oh yeah,
3,
and
man.
the assist thing too, still. So you gonna have 200 for me.
Oh my,
You
here
got
we
the
go.
great
Oh,
ball.
man, he caught you,
remember
man.
all that.
Oh my God, man. Anyway, man. 3, man. Good looking on
I'm
calling
gonna
in,
save
bro.
this episode right now. I'm gonna
Facts.
save this episode right now.
Salute, bro. All right.
All right,
All
one.
right.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to 3D, man. Word up.
Big
Always
time.
an interesting call when he calls in, man. You
Big
know what I'm
time.
saying? So right now we cooking with grease,
With
right
grease
now.
right now.
Yeah, we already in the second hour.
Yeah.
So
We're going into
we going right into
tip
the end of the streets segment. Tip of the Gambler, hosted by Tips,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Tips, what's on the menu today, man? What we got? What you heard, man, that came out, man, that's going to be very interesting to us and our listeners today, man. Talk about it, Tip.
I picked 5 songs
You
that
picked 5?
caught my ear.
Let's
Okay.
go, man. It's
I
gonna
hope
make,
it catches yours too.
it's going to make people screw their face up and spit their alcohol out. Woo!
This first one is off of West Side Gun's album.
Oh, God.
You know, it's called Coaster, featuring West Side Guns, Benny the Butcher, and Conway the Machine.
Huh? Don't forget.
That's the new one. And Pray for Me or something like that.
And shout out to Zah. He messed up the whole flow.
I'm just saying.
Get rid of him. He's the one.
Oh,
This
Lord.
week.
It's his birthday. He
Let him slide today.
this week.
You
I
messed
just
up
want
the
to know the
flow.
name of the
Next
album.
week,
That's
You're
all.
like Bilal,
I
nigga,
want to
bumping
know
the
the name-
tables
I
at
want
house
to know the
party.
name of the
Nigga.
album
Chill out.
so I can download it.
Stop bumping the tables, nigga.
Yo, top of the AM, I'm cooking the batch. You can rapping and think about trafficking. There's blood on the money, we savages. You can tell by the driver we having it. Yeah, we took it easy, so don't press your luck. When I feel like squeezing my blood pressure up, I took 2 hoes on the date, doubled up. Before we go eat, they just wanna get fucked. Pyrex, man, you know my handle. Play with them pots, cause Butch don't gamble. But I'm in Vegas with at least about 100. And all those strips, that's only 2 handfuls. Griselda Blanco meets the Sopranos. I had to season that chicken like Daniels. Shit we don't speak on, all you need to know is when we put our cleats on, ops get trampled. I got your bitch on a hit list, nigga. She'll leave you for a rich nigga. 10 foreigns deep at the quick trip, nigga. I pray for kilos on Christmas, nigga. I drive this bitch like I got her for nothing. She a Scorpio with Cancer, she fucking. Mini Drake with the banana, I'm thugging. Cardi glasses with the Panther, I'm bugging. Pyrex, man, you know my handle. Play with them pops, cause Butch don't gamble. But I'm in Vegas, released about 100. And all blue strips, that's only 2 handfuls. I got your bitch on the hit list, nigga. She'll leave you for a rich nigga. 10 phones deep at the quick trip, nigga. I pay for kilos on Christmas, nigga. Let's go.
Hey yo, I'm the same nigga with the coke and pie. Hey yo, Gucci strap back with the polka dots. Gucci MLB jersey, who you be? I be worthy. Sold them bricks around noon, ride them back about 2:30. D&G stove, Brella on froze. Yeah, I got that rose plain, hearts on cone, crosses on the chrome, Mary's with the bones, red bottom Chelsea's, Indiana Jones. Yeah, I got your bitch fucking Prezi at the Lowe's. Bitch never had shit, why she take the road? Pull over, well done, bones fillet, well done. Shoot a shot him 10 more times, let that nigga well done. How you niggas kingpins, you ain't never sell none. Only tell his tail for if they pull his tail none. Fucking like a porn star, legend on the wreck, y'all. Creases on the dance floor, you ain't been to jail once.
You know what it is? Shit don't stop, nigga. I'm just leaving the hospital getting my surgery. Fucking anesthesia ain't even fully wore off yet. Let's do it again. Look, let's go. Main Street, you know where my crew from. No name, niggas, where's you from? We ain't with the talk, gotta do something. Fourth along, we going, we don't do punts. Buddy Hill, the bro just wanna shoot something. Couple million, honest, it's the blue one. Scratch the bit, fucking buy a new one. Cut a bitch off and buy a new one. Yeah. Little red bitch, I call her fruit punch. Red riot, shit from out of DuPont. No boo or Wally's when I do lunch. We eatin', nigga. When you do the label, watch the fruit come. I don't really like to go to parties, but it's gonna cost you 50 if I do come. I fraternize with feathers and parolees. Twins stay with me, that's the Brody. Any pressure, he gon' up his poli. Man, it's on his face like a goalie. Niggas hating, fuck him, die slowly. Seen them niggas start to get on snake shit. That's when they see me turn it cold. Like,
Oh, God. Oh, God. I gotta like what's good. Listen, man.
Out of the three, who's your three? Who's your one out of the three?
I think I was the one that introduced the hood to West Side Gun with Shower Shoe Lords. I could call Malik right now. Like, hey, who told y'all about?
But out of the three, which one you like?
What?
Out of the three?
What? Hitler with her man?
No. Out of the Back Soprano family, you got,
out of
Butcher.
The three, who I like?
Yeah.
In an order? Any particular order?
No, who's your one that you would go and listen to?
Benny is one. Conway is two. West is three. Go ahead. Yes. Yeah. There we go.
So everybody going with Benny? Which
Benny's one. Conway's two. West Side
that's
three.
My same three.
West Side has some good albums.
That's my same choice.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Jay. What you got to say on that?
What you got to say about your?
I agree, man. I ain't say nothing wrong.
Now, real quick, because this is Tip segment. He got the air to the streets.
Huh?
How did y'all feel that record overall?
Now that joint is nice, man.
It's nice.
I
like that.
You didn't like it?
Hey, man. It's
Come
not
on,
the
talk
best.
to us. You didn't like it?
I mean, hey, man. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking.
All right. Well, let's hear it.
The tracks got better. But record-wise, was that you
wasn't feeling it?
I wasn't feeling it, and I'm a fan. But
okay.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Tips. What you got next on the list?
My next one is OT the Real. Arab Music featuring Soprano family.
Oh God,
the song is named
This segment has been rigged.
The name of it called Certain Things.
Let's go.
Featuring 38 Special.
And it's rigged.
The fight was fixed.
Certain things you don't talk about. Get ready.
Take this bread stacking. Try not to get your head blasted. Keep your circle small, avoid the Fed rackets. My man's high inside his house with like 10 ratchets. No social media. That's who I send that shit. On the phone with the Bay, I'm like, send that shit. Rozo Selly owns a block. I'm about to rent that shit. Can't hate on a man for putting food out. You begging for a plate, and your bitch is putting you out. Your ops got a new house, new car, and there you are. About to hit the block mad, trying to do more. And he who does the most soon becomes a ghost, and the deadly situations help you figure out who you are. You told went home, came back on a new charge. They gon' stab you, you go to Christian service or Jumar. Caught you in the Sally Port, said they owed you a few more. 60 days ad sake, Majors told you to cool off. Told my tree plug, I wish you grew more. He said I grew plenty, but I ain't fucking with anybody who moved wrong. People hating, bro, that's just a rumor. I swear, I don't fuck with that white girl like Dr. Umar. In this life, there's certain things you don't talk about. Just know the money's what it's all about. Cause over here, they walk them down and chalk them out. Certain things you don't talk about. So keep your fucking mouth shut, homie.
I gotta know, but you gotta go.
Can you keep your mouth shut for me?
I gotta know.
Hey God, now if you get locked up, don't talk to jailhouse rodents. They use your words as a get out token. He got found dead with his mouth open. Cause when he got round feds, he was outspoken. You don't know nothing about motion. You ain't have coke in a drought. Or folks in the South, you was close to the couch, sitting broke in your house. Then you backdoored your man and broke in his house, y'all. Corny as shit, 40 and sick. You would think I would switch when maturity hit. Even when I was poor, I was morally rich. Loyalty is at the top of my priority list. See, my story is lit. It's based off real life. You rap and you rat, got a deal twice. Shout out to my real rights. That Bill Strike from killing all the grass snakes and field mice.
Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Good comeback.
you up now?
That's a good comeback
That's
now, huh?
like it.
That's
Right
Oh, well, you might like the second song off that album I picked off of them. The next one is called The Crown, featuring Benny the Butcher and El Camino.
Dress.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher. OT the Real. You know how we do this shit? A-Rap music.
Right now, you're kind of hot, you know. I don't want rush.
Yo, that corner gave me the heart of champions. Moving quarters on campus. Liquid cocaine, what we watered the plants with. Part of the plan and was largely expanded. Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. Lift your whip like you called the mechanic. With Spartacus mixed with Thor with a hammer. Hoes don't call me romantic, cause it dated me a strip bar in Atlanta. Rick on a flight to New York with a dancer. They wanna know who are the Sopranos, but I think y'all know the answer. Saw through visions of her career crook. Made sure the business was clear cut and my bitches stay paired up. At my homie funeral, tan up young, but a revenge plot might turn a mere pup to a werewolf. Whole family broke, I appear such. I rock shacks from Sears once, even went to school and felt geared up. Now that I'm on, why would I care as much? So if you cry for me, I hope champagne come out your tear ducts. First of the month, stamps took care of us. Now it's me versus conspirators. Every month they get weirder. Leave my prints in the game, that's what I'm here for. I took that literally, stepped on the word barefoot. Let's go.
Heavy is the crown and I wear it on my rollie. We flooded in town, why you think I got it on me? Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Heavy is the crown and I wear it on my rollie. We flooded in the town, why you think I got it on me? Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me.
Everybody lit till they sick. I seen it firsthand. Non-smokers pulling up the
grip inside a church van. I'm trying to figure how much horse to press inside these perk tens. Raps like a pirate, you just gotta put the work in. A legend in my track. I lost bread and made it back. Bro flipped the mail and bought a shell, and we just sectionated that. Ain't down a ride and stand outside. Where's your dedication at? We smoke spice and pill lines, snuck the medication back. I've been trapping since a youth, putting stash inside of coops. I don't fraternize with groups, my fans just maximize the truth. Hiding racks inside the pasture side, bitch, I rely on who? Stuffing 10 inside each enterprise, my friends can drive it through. Got black bullets in a 40, shit look like it got beetles in it. They found my man and his arm still had a needle in it. My little bro blow your car up for some Eagles tickets. If you get licked, most likely your own people.
Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about right there, man. That's what I'm talking about.
He hyped now.
He hyped now. Listening to it. He's dropping several bombs on that. What's next on the list, Tips?
Yeah, my next one is Meek Mills and Rick Ross. Lyrical Easy.
Clock 4 peasy, this shit too easy. These fucking rap niggas be talking too greasy. Said smoke will run up on me, nigga, when you see me. Pussy.
Right, no, you're
Murder on my mind, I've been up all night. Two bad bitches trying to fuck all night. Heard we was in the club, he had to duck all night. I told him catch him at the letter, I shoot his truck on sight. Niggas ain't got it, niggas ain't bought it. 100 cash, large black card in my pocket. Rose gold Richie, I don't need a rocket. Brand new Biff, what? Cause I don't need to drop it, niggas. This I ain't responding, I'm like, y'all ain't even popping. Cause we been mobbing, flying private, different islands. And I ain't lying, I got this money shit to a science. Got your baby mama in the Bahamas acting different than she wildin'. All that 42 get turned like Doug in her. By that cash, we get real slimy, talk like Thug in her. Niggas say they fuck with us, but we don't fuck with them. My youngin' get that chopper turn to Andre, he start drumming them.
Boss. Grew up in the projects, jumping on the roof. Garbage bag full of dollars, I could fund a movie. Young Jimmy Iovine of the crime scene. Leave a nigga whole team on them IVs. Point them out and put them on obituaries. Love a business either or, it's only temporary. Cash City niggas never known as sympathetic. I'm about the money, you can miss me with your freaky fetish. Straight from Star Island, take me to Jamaica. 300 foot, never dropping anchor. Count 1,000 pounds as we ride around. Disrespect is not allowed, so we shot him down. Bricks in the crate, first 48. Lamborghini out the box, so who wanna race? My attorney talking facts, rats on the tape. I'm talking money off the top and count it in your face.
Okay.
Well. It's coming down to the final song of my reviews.
Let's go.
My last one would be, shout out to Jay for this one. Is Nas, Jodeci member.
Oh yeah, this is it right here. Jay gonna have to put some more bass on that one.
Oh man, hold on. I got. Yeah, you might have to. Yeah, bring it up. I think I lost it. Hold on. Oh, okay, I got it. Hold on, I got it. Unprofessionals. That's all we stay on point, man. You got it? How you beat me to it?
This is what I'm here for, Jay. I got your back.
Thank you.
I flex, I found someone she text, account number no sex, I bounce on her not yet, but while summer I bet, I get my next child from her, have a baby by me, playing as loud as I want her, my checks stay pal running over, older guys be mad like I stole their lives, some of these young boys tight, like I had their wives, realize that's not real, it's only in your mind, the real recognize, real type of time, real man, ain't supposed to be in his feelings, that's a crime, half the time, I pay attention to all these rappers lying, real man, ain't supposed to be posting up all the time, I take something you slept on and make it mine. I hit the party scene, they thought I was Devontae Swing. My introduction to that name, they thought I was a Jodeci member. Now when I stroll through the center, I'm looking more like an owner, opposed to a beginner. She need to try the winner. Try me like new shoes, try me like new clothes, a color you never wore. Try me like vegan food, I'll show you what we can do. So you ain't sad no more, I love you ain't had before. Try me. Show you. Surely show you. Keep 20s on you, not 100, you spend less. A balance like a one-wheel unicyclist, uphill, inclining up the Eiffel and shit. One lady told me cut my hair, one lady liking my twist. When shorty said that I should put her on the siphon and hit. Anytime I feel, instead I said she could sell natural diet pills with an acquired skill, she might hit a lick. Put a fine girl in the studio, you might get a hit. They just like us, snipers. Who the slickest, quickest, is a cycle. Trying's just a beginning. Witness the good dude who wouldn't try enough. Gang could've had it all. Denim and leather, no white club, but tatted arms. Try me like staying off your phone with some real shit going on. Try me like some threads in the fitting room. Try me like putting new art on the wall in the living room. Saturday morning vacuum, trying out a new rap tune. Vibes only. Try me like new shoes. Try me like new clothes. A color you never wore. Try me like vegan food. I'll show you what we can do. So you ain't sad no more. Love you ain't had before. Try me. Try me. Try me. Try me. Show
Shout out to Tips for that one, man.
What you got?
Okay, Tips, man. Salute.
Shout out to everybody
Shout out to JOJ for
who
his tips.
listening to these music songs that I picked out for this week. You know, I hope you like them, enjoyed it as much as I did.
Right now, you're kind of hot, you know. You know what?
Word, man. For real, man.
Fire.
Fire. Word. Listen.
Fire burn.
Fire for the Pope. Now you're kind of hot right now. Well, y'all know what it is, man. It's Sunday, so it's only right, man. I got to run down the scores from the 1 o'clock games and some of the 4 o'clock games, and we're going to get to the menu too, man. So, Jay, you ready?
Oh, give me a second.
Hey, man. I'll wait for you, Jay. But when Jay gets ready, man, by the way, man, the Jaguars came into town, man. They beat the Saints 31-24.
Expected.
Trevor Lawrence went 20 of 29 from the field, 204 yards through the air, 1 touchdown. Derek Carr chipped in. He threw the ball 55 times for 301 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Yeah, he going to have his shoulder on ice tonight, man. They went down to New Orleans, beat the Saints 31-24 like they stole something. The Jacksonville Jaguars move on to 5-2. Moving on over to the Bum Bowl. The Atlanta Falcons go down to Tampa Bay and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 16-13. The Falcons move to 4-3. The Bucks drop to 3-3. Desmond Ridder passed for 19 of 25 on 250 yards with no touchdown. Baker Mayfield passed the ball for 42 times, added 275 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception in a losing effort. They went down to the Falcons at home. Moving on over to Chicago in a surprise. The Chicago Bears shellacked the Las Vegas Raiders to the tune of 30-12. There was a new quarterback in town in Chicago, Tyson Bagent. Justin
Fields.
My bad. Justin Fields is out for injury. Thanks, Josh.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. Word up. Tyson Bagent filled in for
and they
Justin Fields.
One with the backup like that?
That's crazy. He passed for 162 yards and 1 touchdown. Those is rifle numbers. And they won 30-12. Hey, shout out to all my guys that played for the Rifles at one point in time. Word up, man. Ryan Hoyer for the Raiders passed for 129 yards with 2 interceptions, and that explains why the Raiders got the Raiders got their doors blown off in Chicago. The word pause.
That's why Hoyer never got his own team.
Hey, man.
Right. Hey, man, say man.
Hey, man, say man. Moving on over to Indiana, the Cleveland Browns. This was a shootout. Beat the Indianapolis Colts 39-38.
How about that?
Word.
How about that?
Phillip Walker
Miles Garrett
is out here passing for 178 yards with 1 interception. No touchdowns, I might add.
Deshaun Walker played?
Deshaun Watson did not play.
Watson,
please stop talking. Who's Deshaun Walker?
How many sacks? How many sacks did Miles Garrett get?
This is why we unprofessional. We never got everything.
How many sacks did Miles Garrett get?
Deshaun Walker.
They said today that Deshaun Watson was supposed to play.
He said Deshaun Walker.
It doesn't matter.
Mute his mic. Mute his mic. Please do. Mute his mic, man.
Oh, God.
How many sacks Miles Garrett had?
We don't know how many sacks he had, Tips. All I'm looking at is the offense.
Oh, okay.
This is why we unprofessional. God damn.
I had my money on his sacks, though.
Oh, my God.
I could have said did the rapist play, but I didn't say that.
Oh, look.
Shout out to
My bad.
FanDuel.
Views shared by Zy Flair.
It's not the same as Bars and Hughes Radio.
Please. God damn.
Listen,
39-38 was the score. Cleveland beat Indianapolis. Moving on. God damn.
Next.
Moving on. The MetLife Stadium.
They said Deshaun Watson was supposed to play today.
Oh, my God. He said, look, he's trying to clean that up.
I'm just saying.
We left it alone already. You keep bringing it up.
You still going.
What the Giants do?
Can I tell the scores in peace?
So nobody cares what the Giants.
Oh, my God, man. The Giants beat the Washington Commanders.
What?
14-7.
What? They scored a touchdown?
Tyrod Taylor. 279 yards and 2 touchdowns. Moving on over to Washington, Sam Howell. He got sacked a lot today. A whole lot. About 7 times today.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all didn't play no
pass. Yeah, right. They're a football team. They are somebody. Facts. Because your fat ass ain't going out there and doing nothing. What you talking about? They got rid of the fullback position.
I ain't play nobody.
We're moving on over. The Giants moved to 2-5. They beat the Washington Commanders 14-7. And shout out to Giants Nation.
Ouch.
Moving on over to Baltimore. It was a shellacking, man. The Baltimore Ravens beat the stew out of the Detroit Lions 38-6.
I didn't expect
They
that.
said that Lamar Jackson was out there balling today, and he was. He went 21-27 from the field, 357 yards through the air, and 3 touchdowns.
Damn.
Jesus.
Talk about a
Highlight
annihilation.
film.
God damn.
Wait till you see them highlights tonight.
Human highlights.
That's crazy.
Wait till you see them highlights tonight.
That's
Hey,
crazy
man.
for
Wait until tonight because we don't have visual capabilities.
That's
here.
crazy for somebody who only know how to run the ball.
Huh?
So they say.
Yeah. We know why they said that.
Yeah, you know.
Because he's black.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's keep it a buck.
Yes.
And you know I ride for the
He's
Bucks.
earning his money. Earn your
Yeah.
keep, young
Earned his
fella.
money.
Say
Speaking
that,
on the other side of things,
Goff.
Jared Goff passed the ball 53 times for 284 yards and 1 interception. And I'm not going to lie, I did pick Detroit to go into Baltimore and win because I seen what they did to Kansas City. I said, it's light working.
I did too.
That's why I'm glad I didn't.
Baltimore sent them home with a crab cake special from Fabies. They bust them down 38-6.
That's why I'm glad I ain't picked that parlay.
Shout out to God. Moving on over to New England. The Patriots out here messing everybody's vibe up.
How about
They
that?
beat the Buffalo Bills 29-25.
What?
Belichick
Yes,
just
they
signed
did.
that contract extension
Shout out to Belichick because he's
for
a
another
lifer.
2 more years.
He's a lifer. In the
Another 2 more years.
Mac Jones passed for 272 yards and 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen, he had 2 touchdowns on 265 yards.
Tone
and-
livid.
and 1 interception. Buffalo drops to 4-3.
Tone livid right now.
Shout out to True Legend Tone. We'll see you later. Right now, the game's in action, and with 2 seconds left in the half, the Seattle Seahawks are up 14-10 over the Arizona Cardinals. In Seattle, we got a tight one. The Los Angeles Rams beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 9-3 at halftime. And moving on over to Kansas City, we got a tie ball game. It's a shootout. The Chiefs and the Chargers are going at it, 17 apiece at the half. It's 2 minutes left in the half, but that's a good game, man. The Chiefs are 5-1. The Chargers are 2-3. And to round things out, we got the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos in a bumbo in Denver.
Damn.
The Broncos are up 6-0, and ever since Ciara came into Russell Wilson's life and he started busting ass,
Making more babies.
His numbers have been going down. And it's no coincidence.
No coinky
No coinky dink. What happened over there? She took all the superpowers. You know what I'm saying? They always say the strongest men are the ones that can hold on a little bit.
She got that sunshine. What that lady
She
said?
got that sunshine.
I got
Throw
a
it in the
girl.
air. He like this.
I got a
Purdue,
girl.
Purdue. That's true.
I got a woman who's is so good that when you throw it in the air, the sunshine come out.
Shout out to Zion.
Shout out to Ciara.
Well, before 46 seconds left in the half, the Broncos are up 6-0. over the Green Bay Packers. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Shout out to Zai. Got to get that last drop.
You know it.
They was getting ready to trade Russell. He was on the hot seat.
He wasn't going nowhere.
He's on the hot seat, bro.
So, Zai, let's talk about tonight's games.
Them cowgirls is off today.
What's on the menu, man? Let's not
just off.
Huh?
We got a lot on the menu, man. We're going to Philly tonight. Yeah,
what's on the menu for tonight, man? What would you recommend for the cooks out there?
I would recommend, for me, I'm leaning off the red meat. So what I'm going to recommend is I'm gonna get a chicken. You know, Philly's good for the cheesesteaks, so I'm gonna get me a chicken cheesesteak from Max's.
Okay.
With the peppers and the onions.
Shout out to
the
Max's.
works, and I'm gonna add a little mushrooms to that, and I'm gonna get the works with some Swiss cheese, and I'm good.
You're gonna have a lot of heartburn after that.
Not really. It's not the regular. That's not the beef. I'm gonna get the
That's
chicken.
the one on the corner.
That's why I said I'm gonna get the
Nice.
chicken. That's why I'm gonna get the chicken.
Shout out to my people in Philly.
Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Tiffany in Philly too.
Hey,
the drink is the Fish House Punch.
Fish House Punch? Talk about it. What's that?
It's a rum based drink. I don't think any of us in here would drink that because it's full of cognac, rum, and it's peach brandy.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not drinking that. Anything that got brandy in it, I haven't drinking brandy since 1999.
You drink
bro.
worse.
What you mean worse?
What you mean, Willis?
I haven't drinking.
What you talking about, Willis?
The last brandy I've taken a sip of was E&J, and that was 1999. I'm good on that.
Shout out to E&J drinkers out there.
Now we moving over to Minnesota.
Okay, in Minnesota
and Minneapolis.
Lake Minnetonka.
Minneapolis is good for fish fries. So for all you seafood eaters. You know, I'm not a seafood eater. I'm allergic to seafood, sadly. But you know, for all y'all fish fry people, you got whitings, seafood, porgies, and everything. Y'all can deal with that.
And
you know, scallops. And y'all, you know, that's good for y'all.
Extra tartar sauce, please.
Extra tartar sauce, like Fat Boy Slim said.
Fuck you.
I'm good on that. I'm good on the fish fries, but have fun. I can't deal with that. But their drink is the bootlegger cocktail.
What's that? The bootlegger cocktail.
Bootlegger cocktail. That's a vodka based drink with citrus and fresh mint. So they mix that together and they good on that. Y'all, you know,
citrus and fresh mint.
Vodka, citrus, and fresh mint. Vodka, orange juice, and fresh mint. I mean, vodka, oranges, and fresh mint.
Sound like different. Something different.
I'm good. That's very different, and I'm good on that. That sounds like a headache, but you know, to each his own.
It might keep you up all night instead of putting you to sleep.
To each his own.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man?
To each his own. You know.
After doing these segments with you, man.
What's up? You find out like when I gave you the lasagna soup.
Yeah, I tried that. The lasagna soup.
The lasagna soup.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna make that next week.
That lasagna soup was great. I never had lasagna soup before.
I'm gonna make that next week.
When he brought it up, I said I'm gonna go and try that. But now I got one better. Yo, I think from now on, every year, I want to go to a random state and watch one of their football games on a Sunday.
Yeah,
that should be a good.
Why don't you follow your team? Go somewhere.
No, you just took the joy out of it. I'm not following the Giants everywhere. I'm just gonna follow a random team,
especially after this season.
He don't want to watch. He don't want to watch nothing.
What you mean?
Nah, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
I just want to go.
It's just good to go to different
places.
Go to
Minnesota, watch the game, and try their food.
Like just to get around the town.
Just to get around and see.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go to Miami one week. Go to Minnesota another week.
Yeah, that's cool.
Go to California one week.
Yeah.
Go to Cincinnati. I'm ready to go to Cincinnati to try something. They got a restaurant out there.
You sure? Yes. Cincinnati hood is shit, bro.
I went to Cleveland already. I didn't say Cleveland.
It ain't far from each other. It's right next door.
From each other, but Cleveland is worse than Cincinnati. I've been out there. I almost lost my life in 2008 in Cleveland. Listen. But I want to go to Cincinnati, huh?
You say you want to go to Cincinnati?
Yeah, I want to go to Cincinnati.
Yeah, man. Just to try what it is.
It's a restaurant.
Like
it's a steakhouse out there. And they got Jordan cakes.
What's the Jordan cake?
Jordan cakes.
What's the Jordan cake?
They'll bring out a sneaker. A Michael Jordan sneaker, but it's a cake. And that shit look crazy. and Cleveland. in Cincinnati.
I'm looking at you now, and I'll
What?
say you don't need no more cakes, man.
Yo.
You're my guy, but
I know you're not talking.
I don't need no cakes either.
Nigga,
I don't need no
look
cakes
at that
either.
motherfucking headrest of that chair. All they gonna see is fucking Frankfurters. Look at his neck.
Beef sausages. I don't need no cake either. But you know, it is what it is. I got the beef sausages.
It is what it
I got
is.
the beef sausages probably.
He trying to rub them shits away. Nigga, them shits ain't going. No,
post a kabasa.
Fuck you. But anyway, man, that wraps up our football segment, man. So we got about that. We breezed through the show today, man.
How about that? That's a
How
good
about
thing.
that, man. It's a good thing, man. We got about 14 minutes left in the show. So
Yes,
y'all know
sir.
it's time for the hip hop shot clock.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Cleanup time.
It's cleanup time?
Always.
Make y'all niggas stink today, baby.
Not really.
Let's
We
go.
always
Word up,
say that.
man.
I'm ready.
J.O.J., you
always
ready?
say that shit.
You ready? So I'll talk
I'm
about
gonna
the
spoil
cleanup.
Zah's
Because that's
birthday.
what I
Here we go,
always
man.
do. That's
Come
what
on.
I always do.
All right, I'm gonna throw a little layup out there for y'all.
Throw a
First
layup.
question is, man, Jay, you got the music ready, Jay?
Yeah.
All right, man. Who plays the lead character, James Ghost St. Patrick, in Power Book 1? Ghost.
Who plays the lead character?
Yes. His name.
Omari Harvey.
All right, man, you get an award, champ. All right, let me give you a
starting
give
off?
you a chance, huh? And we start off
Okay.
easy.
This
All
is
right,
light,
so that
man.
one. It's light, right? Who was the creator and executive producer of the Power Universe series?
50.
Who was the? No, it wasn't 50.
50.
Wasn't 50. It was. I forgot her name.
It was the lady, right?
I forgot her name.
That's why we unprofessional. It was the lady, right?
I forgot her name.
Of course it's a lady.
I forgot her name. Oh shit.
Let's get a can. Let's get a look at these guys. This is damn shame. Jay, you don't know?
You got me.
Hell
I
to the
forgot-
no.
I
Oh,
forgot-
he don't
I
watch
forgot her
that.
name.
man.
You don't watch Power?
I forgot her
should be
name.
ashamed of
You don't
yourself.
watch Power?
The answer is Courtney A. Kemp.
Yeah, man.
God
Shit.
damn,
There you
man.
go.
There we go, man. You see, I told you Jay it wasn't going to be an easy one. I gave him a layup at first. Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Omari
that was easy.
Hardwick.
I got this.
I forgot that
this.
because I know he's beefing with her on Instagram all the time.
Right.
So.
Who was the first overall pick in the 1984 NBA draft?
In 1984,
Number 4?
Overall, number one
Oh,
overall
number-
pick. In the 84 draft.
NBA draft.
Yes.
Oh,
Did I stutter?
shit. Sure, hot dog.
It was in Jordan.
No, it wasn't Jordan. Sam Bowie was before Jordan.
Ewing?
No.
You was
Nigga say
never the
you.
one.
You a Knicks fan. You came at 85.
Oh, that was the year after. Okay.
Oh,
I
you
thought
might,
you-
you
I
might have
thought
dug
you
it. You
niggas
might have,
knew
you
something.
might have dug in the crates for this one.
Dug in the crates. You
Sam
give y'all
Bowie
niggas
was the
layups all
first one.
week.
Sam
This is what
Bowie
happens
was
when you
number
play
one.
weak competition.
Sam Bowie was before
Niggas
Mike.
start thinking they good. The answer is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah,
Out
Sam
of
Bowie-
Houston.
Sam Bowie was the first
Sam
before
Bowie,
Mike.
Sam
The
Bowie
Dream.
was, yeah, Sam Bowie.
Yeah, he was
number
before
one.
Mike.
Yes. All right. Who is known as the Worm? And it's
Dennis
considered one of the,
Rodman.
oh, okay. Look. He didn't give me a chance to finish. Okay.
Damn, man.
Okay.
You say worm.
Look at the Worm. That's a fucked up nickname.
Pause.
What two players participated in the first ever NBA slam dunk contest in 1984 during All-Star Weekend?
1984.
Spud Webb.
Nope. This is it. Dunk contest.
Dr. J.
No.
That's one.
Dr. J and Charles
one.
Barkley.
No, he said Charles
Dr. J and Spud Webb.
No, I said Spud Webb.
I
At
get
least
a
I
half.
got one.
Wilkins? Nah.
Nah.
Larry Nance.
Larry
Oh,
Nance.
Larry Nance.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
right.
Larry Nance,
You're
man. Hey, y'all like, damn, man.
Oh,
I
man.
told you I
I
was
already
gonna do
answered
this
two
week.
already. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Keep on.
What artist known for Love in the Club and Yeah released the album Confessions under Loud Records?
Usher.
That quick. Check you out.
Must play it every night.
Lonely Nights.
I played it this weekend.
Must play it every night.
This is my confession.
That nigga answered that quick. Who holds the record for the longest triple-double streak in NBA history with 42 consecutive triple-doubles?
Russell Westbrook.
Shout out to Zion. He got that quick. What player was famously drafted as the 13th overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft and became an all-time great?
13, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, shit, Zion cleaning up. Check him out. Okay. In what year was the NBA shot clock introduced to speed up the game and prevent stalling tactics?
70.
Nigga, you old. Way old, nigga. That nigga said
You got me on that one. I don't know that one.
We educate you around these parts too, man.
80.
We get the camera on Jay. You way off. He said 80s.
80s?
Nigga, this ain't when they put the 3-point line in.
You got me on that one. I don't know.
So gonna be.
I don't know.
Tips, what you Googling, nigga? What's going on? Let's get the clock on his. Let's get the camera on Tips. He over here Googling.
Yeah. Got him.
Hey, Siri.
Facts. Got me. I don't know.
1954.
Oh, God.
Yeah, yes. Before any of us was
Yeah,
a twinkle
I wasn't going
in
to
our
get that one.
parents' eyes.
You dug in the crates for that one.
Every week it's going to be like this now.
I wish it was
clean up
too easy. It started getting too easy.
What fighter was the youngest heavyweight champion in history?
Tyson.
Winning. Okay. Shout out to Tips. Damn, man.
Can he finish the
I had to give him a layup.
That's easy, man.
Like he did the windmill jelly.
Catching somebody was sleeping, huh?
Well, he put the hoop down.
You ain't even say you ain't see boxer. You just said fighter.
What Bears defensive lineman famously scored a touchdown as a running back?
Refrigerated
in
fridge,
Super Bowl?
Perry.
Oh, shout out to Jay.
Let's go.
The DJ said, "Don't forget me, nigga." Huh? Who holds the record for the most field goals made in a single NFL game with 8?
Damn.
And niggas don't know. Y'all gamble every year, but don't know your football, huh?
God,
Field goal?
Field goals. Yes, you heard me. Field goals, huh? You close. You almost there. You almost had it there.
San Fran. That's what you talking about. That's why we go.
If you know it, then answer it.
No.
No.
I have no idea. I'm fucked. Excuse me,
Of course, you let the music play out. The answer is Rob Baronis from the Tennessee Titans.
I knew that.
You ain't no shit. That nigga said, I knew that.
From the Jets.
What controversial NFL rule was applied in the 2002 AFC divisional playoff game between the Raiders and the Patriots?
The tuck rule.
Shout out to Sal. Okay. That nigga answered that with some confidence.
What's that?
The tuck rule.
I got 4 already.
Huh?
Y'all gotta
What's
catch
the
up.
tuck rule? What's the tuck rule?
Catch up.
He can't tell you, but he know what it was. There we go. LL Cool J's debut album, Radio, featured a hit track, I Can't Live Without My
1985.
1985. You ain't even listen to the question. That's why we was in RE.
Too much brown, man. Too much of that brown, man.
I was
too much of that brown.
I know what I
Happy
know.
birthday.
Fucking RE kids.
You was there first.
Hey man, doesn't matter who got there first, but we was both there last, nigga.
They put me there. It was discrimination.
Right. Run DMC in 1986 had an album called Raising Hell, featuring a groundbreaking collaboration with
Walk This Way.
Y'all think it's
Catch up. Tim.
He said the song. I said the name.
I said the song.
I said the name.
What was the question?
Yeah, they got it already.
On to the next.
In 1999, Loud Records was acquired by what major record label?
Columbia. Loud Records. Def Jam.
No.
Aerosmith.
Okay.
Just saying anything.
Epic.
Epic. He said epic.
Trying to get lucky. He said epic. Wow. Death Row. What?
It ain't Death Row.
In the scope?
Okay. Niggas don't listen to music. Yo. RCA Records, man.
Damn it. That was my next choice.
That was your next choice?
Yeah.
Right. Who stars as the lead character in Power Book 5, The Influencer?
The Influencer. Which is who's the star?
You heard me, nigga. Did I stutter?
What's 5?
Power
It didn't
Book
come out
5.
yet. Yeah.
Tommy.
I don't know
They
who
gave
stars
you a
in that.
preview of everything already.
I don't know who
I
stars in
don't.
that.
I haven't watched
I haven't
Power
seen
in
that
so
one.
long. Yo.
He was a corrupt politician.
Oh, my man Lorenz Tate.
Yes, he gets his own Power Book 5. I don't know if it's
Sucker.
gonna actually come out, but hey, man.
He's
Nobody
humping the
gonna
shit
watch
out that
that.
lady. Man.
They ain't gonna watch that because the storyline is crazy.
What is the name of the councilman known for his corrupt dealings in connection to drug dealers and trades
Lord.
in the hit series The Wire?
The councilman. I never watched The Wire, so you got me on that.
BC.
This nigga said out of beef.
You got me.
I said The Wire, not ours.
I've never watched The Wire, so you got me.
What?
Not one episode.
Nigga, you never watched The Wire?
Not one episode.
Y'all never watched the what?
Not one episode.
I don't know about the councilman. I know about when the Muslim fella came.
That's the Muslim fella name was Brother Muzon.
All I know,
The only time he came around
all I know
was
is
to clean things up.
Right,
all
we
I
had to
know is-
bust up.
All I know is everybody ran when Omar came. That's all I know.
This nigga said.
And Snoop was on there. Oh, the
The
chick.
name of the corrupt councilman was Clay Davis.
Oh,
And
you
his
good.
favorite line was, shit. What artist signed to Loud Records and won a Grammy for the song The Light?
Comment.
That's that quick. Okay. And this is the last one. I had to dig in the crates.
I already
I got
cleaned
this
up.
one.
Y'all, I'll let y'all
Shout
go.
out to everybody
Let me
that
get
used
the
to
last
record
one.
this
Y'all
one.
Y'all
They used to
handle that.
record this series on VHS tapes to watch it before CDs.
Y'all handle that. I'm not even going to answer this.
What is the name of the local hangout where Martin and his friends often gathered?
Oh, y'all handle that. Y'all handle that.
You handle it. You don't even know.
What you mean?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I should have opened the competition
what is it?
up
What
to
is
all the
it?
listeners.
Y'all tell me.
We give them some prize packets moving
I
forward.
already got like mad answers. I won already. So.
This nigga said, you see? Everybody's smart when they know the E. Shit.
Whatever.
Man, make you think.
My man.
It's a good one right here, huh?
Yeah.
The name of the spot is called Nipsey's.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey's.
With the big black dude. And he used to always say, he used to always tell them they gotta chill out. When Martin started wilding out, he'd be like, yo, chill out, bro.
Hey, man. We
Say,
reached the
man.
end of another show. JOJ, you want to take us out of here with a piece, Almighty?
Peace Almighty. Today's
Okay,
date.
let's go.
What's today's date, man.
Today is
22nd.
The 22nd, man. Wisdom. All being born to culture freedom. Wisdom is the wise word spoken by the wise man. Culture freedom. Without no culture, there will be no freedom. You have to have a culture to have freedom. You know what I'm saying? Peace.
Right now, you're kind of hot, you know. I don't want to. I don't want to rush. Right now, you're kind of hot.
I know my mathematics.
Hey, man. Ain't nobody in here gonna jump on you out here. Yeah, if you didn't know, but
Do what you do.
Shout out to JOJ.
I'm glad of that.
Shout out to JOJ for that one, man. Shout out to Tip of the Gambler. Shout out to Zah Flair. Happy born day again,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
my guys in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? The Unprofessionals every Sunday from 4 to 6, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We was back at it again, man. Until next week, we are signing off. Peace. Peace out.